Ladies and gentlemen, sirs and ma'ams, dudes and dames, I think it's about time that we discover Windrose, the most anticipated pyro survival game that's supposedly extremely good. Well, let's figure out if it is as good as people claim it to be. Get a bit louder so I can hear some more. Speak to the ship's doctor. I thought you behind in the first process. Oh, I'm the captain. How bad is it? Blackbeard's pirates are boarding us. Go help the others. Okay, we got one coffee. And we're being attacked by Blackbeard's pirates. Heartlight, drink some coffee. Press 2. Okay, drink some coffee. Break down the barricade. Clear the way. Got this. Okay. T to lock on the target. My shield's auto refill. That's the big question, right? Because we blocked 2 times with the shield now. To figure out. Such a long while ago, I actually played anything with mouse and keyboard. Okay, we have a stamina bar next to us. Block 3 enemy attacks. Oh, I'm just attacking him, right? Boom. Dead. Head to the upper deck. Okay. I'm coming. Let's find out. And see that the survival begins. I mean, we're pretty much going to be stranded on an island. We're going to have to try our best. Hey, Mr. Samurai. Moi, also Staples. Good to see you there, gentlemen. Hope we're all excited for this. I mean, we've been playing a bunch of different games as of late because there are so many demos actually releasing with the Steam Next Fest up and coming. You wake up on an island. The waves must have washed you ashore. You remember the shot searing your chest. The bullet passed clean through. Okay. So that is me. A pirate dude in Reno, chant. Stone. Scattered locks. You know how it is, chat. Gonna pick up those stones and locks to probably fashion myself an axe. Right? With a new quest update. So, after the pirate attack, light the bonfire. The bonfire will be the heart of my camp. I need to pick a good spot with enough space around for building structures. Okay. With B, I'm in the construction mode. And then I can make a bonfire, but I need wood for that. Let's first gather enough wood. But then we kind of want to have like a good spot. So I wonder if I just now build randomly somewhere. Or if I should discover more of the island. I mean, we definitely want to... closest to the water, I assume. There is a somewhat a flat area. So let's build a bonfire there. And we now want to build a workbench so I can make myself some more wood for that. But I can't just like stone axe or better required. Yeah, so I gotta make a stone axe. But where can I craft a stone axe? Let's figure that out, right? Intriguing before we get to that point. Oh, like a boar. Oh God. I win. Discovered rough hide chat. We did it. We're the chosen one. Okay. Basic crafting bench. 2 more wood. We get that. Good afternoon, Steven. Good to see you there. I'm sorry for being a bit late, but we had some doctor's appointment shenanigans happening. So that kept me a bit busy. Let's put the workbench close to the fire. Okay, I can make stone bullets already. But I wanted to create a stone axe. For this, I will need 3 wood and a stone pickaxe. Like the 2 most important things to get myself, right? So we don't have to like run around anymore. That's a bear or a giant whatever. Have enough wood, we can... Let's go. It's probably my favorite part of like the survival game genre always, like the start here. when everything is so quick and exciting still. I have potatoes. Aha. The graphics are really good. Honestly, the game was not too heavyweight to download. We're running 100 stable FPS right now, so that feels good. We have everything on ultra set staples, right? So that kind of works so far. I mean, for survival games, I think there needs to be like a healthy balance between good graphics and still looking and playing good, right? Like playing like alone good graphics won't help. How do I equip this now? That's the question. Yeah, we get a 6 there, but how do I pull this into my bar? Can I only have one of the 2 equipped? That would be kind of annoying, right? I can pull it here where the wood is. I'm an idiot. So 3 and 4. So now we can actually go for some real... I cannot hold down the button. I gotta actually spam the button. Not sure what to think about that. Right? Optimally, I would be able to hold down the button. Okay, build a cooking fire. Okay, we have to build a cooking fire as well, because the normal bonfire is not enough. Or also got to be a cooking fire. Press E at the 10 to set the revival point. Okay, we're gonna do that too. First, let's make food. I like that the crafting goes like so quick, so that's good. Wait, why is there like it says press E at the 10, but why is there suddenly at no? That's the smuggler's cache. I was confused. Okay, what do I need for 10? I need plant fiber and wood. I mean, wood was easy to get, right? And how do I get plant fiber? This is, no, this is a demo, sir. So this is the demo. You can download this right now and try it out. So, and you can actually play the demo online with others. So I went for the solo mode. Like right now, I'm alone on my island to kind of discover the game. However, you can, in the demo, play online. Right? You could just band together with a few friends and just enjoy the journey already. Which is kind of crazy, actually, that they allow that. Okay, I got plant fibers from hitting plants. That means we can go for a tent now. Okay, chat, look at me. Not even 5 minutes into the game and we already got set revival point. Done. Okay, now we get to craft boots. But before we do this, I want to know what's in the smuggler cache, right? First things first, I need to change one keybind before my hand starts hurting. Because there's the sprint, and I put sprint on my mouse button. I don't know how you feel, Chad, but whenever I get a sprint feature, it needs to be on my mouse button. Okay, I think I can break this here. Oh, baby. I should probably have a... do I have what it takes? No bullets or gunpowder? I mean, luckily we set a revival point, so that's that. The thing just hit me and killed me in no time. So, about that. I want to craft stone bullets. So, I guess let's get to gathering stones quickly that I can shoot some things like this. How much content to play hours in the demo? I just started, so I can't actually tell you. Right? We literally just began our own journey. I mean, he was level 3, sir. I was level nothing, so I guess that's just the consequences of my actions, right? Going for combat where combat wasn't ready. I like that the crafting is like super instant, right? We don't have to... No bullets or gunpowder. That's not true. I have bullets, but how do I get bullets into the cannon? The stone bullets... probably, like, they only work when... No, wait. I need gunpowder, too. So bullets alone are not enough. It needs to be gunpowder as well. Okay. Well, at least the dude is gone. I need to be stronger before I can fight that cache. Okay, new discoveries available, chat. So we can craft new stuff. Look at this. Siler backpack, armor and clothing workshop. So let's actually do that, right? Let's go here for our base, and we're going to build a storage, workbench, armor, clothing. For that, I need coarse fabric. And how do I get coarse fabric? Requires a roof to actually be built. Okay, so I need to start building like an actual wooden chest. I need to make floors and walls, right? I built like a tiny 4x4 hovel here. Oh, damn. I gotta say, the process is pretty quick here so far, right? Can't complain. Sometimes these survival games take like a while to get off the ground. Too promising so far, yeah. I mean, I just got killed by one zombie. But it was also my own fault because I obviously instantly wanted to know what's in the smuggler cache. So I guess I can't really complain. I mean, I can always complain, but it wouldn't make much sense to do so. I like the pirate setting, me too. There was one, what's it called? Atlas? Was it Atlas? That was the one? I really liked Atlas back in the days when that one released. That was really kind of cool. I had like the whole pirate vibe going on as well. I like survival games that I can play alone. Like, I do enjoy playing with others, don't get me wrong. But sometimes like a survival game that you can meaningful play alone and it's actually still fun without like the danger of someone like destroying everything. Because I just like the survival gameplay loop, if that makes sense, personally. So in order to build this bench here right now, I need 2 more coarse fabric, which I can easily get. That's coarse fabric, 1, 2. But in order for this to work, I need a roof. So I gotta build my tiny 3x3. Large wall out of plant fiber. Can I build walls out of something else? No. The more plant fiber. Oh, how do I turn the wall? Up, down, rotate. Ah, there we go. Snap. Like, building is pretty snappy. Also important, right? That the building just feels good. Afternoon, Damien. Good to see you there, partner. Hope you're doing well. And I wonder how quick it's going to be until I get a boat, right? I mean, it's a pirate game. Obviously, we want to have a pirate boat. Ship? It's a ship, right? If I call it a boat, someone's going to hunt me down. Okay, I need a roof now. Oh, that means... Damn, this was quick, Chan. Look at me. Building a fully flatched house out of nowhere. Do we have like a connection piece? Ah, we have. I don't think that's the connection piece we're looking for. How are we gonna connect this now, Chan? It doesn't want to connect it unless would you do like this, I guess. Man, I'll live to see another day, I guess. Just make sure that we get the rest on top so we can build ourselves the crafting bench. Okay. Oh, no. How do I destroy? Demolition mode. Haha! Okay, demolition mode, leave. Good. Now let me try to fix the back somehow. Corner, triangular. How are we gonna fix the back, Chad? Do I have to take floors and walls, right? I have to take like here corner pieces like this. That one is not corner piece enough. That one is also not corner piece enough. Oh, that looks really amateur hour, Chad. I'm not sure. Can we live with this? Is this okay? Oh, this is harsh. Here, I think I can I'll manage. I'll manage. Yeah. So listen, I know what I like. I have a degree in engineering, but it's like more quality management than actual engineering. So I need you to understand that. I never worked in the business. Okay, just have the degree. Like it's functional. Okay, it does the do. Bit over engineered, but yeah. Here we go. There we go, John. Let's build ourselves boots. So I need a rough hide and coarse fabric. Ergo, let's go hunting. Hello, Sow. Look, Chad, it's your mom. I mean, like, you know? No? Okay, I made her angry. Can I pickaxe a Sow? You're building in 2 styles, 45 and 26. That's why the top is clunky. That's fine, Merkel. You know? Sometimes you just gotta accept that, like, your thing will be fine. You know? It's fine. Functional. This is the trick. We can go now to the fire. I can make some more skewered meat. Thank you very much. I can make some more coarse fabric as we need. I wonder if I build a chest, can we craft out of a chest? That's always my main question in these kind of games, because if you can't craft out of a chest, that's always like a reason to get really annoyed, right? At least for me personally. Game also had difficulty settings, guys, from easy mode to intended difficulty and ultra hard difficulty. We're right now playing in the intended difficulty, as I generally believe in playing games in the intended difficulty. Tree fell over. I can still chunk it. Okay, first things first, storage. I need nails. I don't have nails. I can make a storage basket if I have more fibers. Forget the demo. Steam. It's called Windrose. I mean, the game was called before something else. They changed the name for the beta. I think was it Sailwind or something like that. It had a different name, and then for the actual early access plus demo, they decided, you know what, we're gonna make a new name, a better name. What's called Windrose now. I went to Texas and had barbecue, no sir. That's hard for a German to end up in Texas for a barbecue. Can I just shift click? Yeah, I can just shift click to move. Very useful. Okay, so we're gonna store everything away because the main question was, can I craft? Yeah, I can craft from it. Okay, that's great. Let's make boots, ladies and gentlemen. We got boots now, better boots than before. Can we break down stuff? No, doesn't seem like we can disassemble things, right? Mine copper ore in the nearest cave. How am I supposed... Oh, there's a cave. I got a pickaxe. Okay, coastal dodo chat. Oh no, they're attacking! I'm being mauled by 2 dodos. A 3rd one! There's gotta be a nest somewhere. But I got 7 dodo eggs now, so I'm pretty much cooking, huh? So this is a cave here, ladies and gentlemen, but where's the entrance to said cave? Like Enshrouded at the moment. Enshrouded is great, honestly. Good choice of game, sir. Cave, enter. Ah, it's an instanced cave for some reason. Maybe I should make myself a torch before I waltz in here. found copper. Got it. I thought Cadotas were extinct. Well, not in a computer game. Inventory. Not in a computer game. Note to self, bring back a torch next time. So my question is, how do I get out of the cave again? I don't know where the entrance was. Right? Get back to base. Is there a zombie shambling along? Oh, last time I went too close to one of those zombies, he just kicked my nuts in. Stone axe? Can I... Oh, I can break down a ship? I don't say so. Interesting. How much did you win when you beat Elias, Force, and Distortion in the PoE 2 challenge? Nothing, EU. It was for honor and fame. Not all the speedrun challenges are for money. Okay, what do we need? We wanted to smelt. Wait. Dr. Gallon? It's you? How did you end up here? Can we now use him? Any ideas how we got here? I need a bigger boat, so there seems to be a boat there. Okay, Chan. Cooking fire. I can make dodo broth. Let's go. But the question rather is, you have available workers for this station. We can apply workers to stations. And I think we might have crashed the game. No, we didn't. Huh? So he's a guest, but we can make workers later on. Interesting. Smelt ingots. But in order to smelt, I would need to build a smelter. But for that, I need clay. So I need a kiln. But for a kiln, I also need clay. But how do I make clay now? How do I make clay now? I mean, preferable, I would have to find clay, right? New discoveries made. Yeah, we get this. We get the copper ingots. We get the charcoal from wood. But how do I... That was the charcoal kiln, right? Cooking fire. Armor and cloth. We sell boats in the dam. We are trying to get the boat today. There is people there. There are people there. Yeah, we should probably find piles of clay that we can mine, Mr. Pablo. You're right about that. But where would a pile of clay be? On the beach, probably, right? Wherever a pile of clay would be on the beach. But seems reasonable or not. Make light. I forget to bring a torch again. Thank you for reminding me. I should go back. We could probably just go sleep, but nope. I can call my boat now. The ship is ready, Captain. Oh, we could already sail to another island, chat. Look at that, my tiny ship. Damn. It was quick. Okay, I cannot make a torch as it seems. I can make a bag if I wanted to with rope. That will extend my inventory. I'm hungry. Let's eat some steak. Okay, I need to find something that would be clay. Well, I would have assumed clay is in the thingy here, right? But it ain't. No clay in the cave. There's only copper here. Building screen, you can make a torch. I could make a floor standing torch. Yeah. But what does that help me for, you know? Oh, we could have built a house like this, Chad. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we could have actually gotten ourselves 240 fiber and just build a house. Instead of doing what we did there and just piece it together somehow. Yeah, not sure what to make out of that now if I'm really that inept in doing things. What's the game called? The game is called Windrose, and it's new. There was a like a pre-alpha out before that. This is normal stone, or is this just a normal stone, right? This is now their demo, and the early access is supposedly starting soon. These are all just normal stones. They're no clay. Azure Dodo, Coastal Dodo. Do the ruins have anything dangerous? Apart from dodos attacking us? Oh. Huh. Whew. Dodo's dangerous. Almost killed me. Craft bench first to make a torch. We have a crafting bench. We can't make a torch. But it's not like that we don't see enough, so that's not the problem. But what we need is clay now, and that's... Read the description on the torch. Does the torch say you can take it with you? Doesn't have to be within bonfire range. Perfect for exploring dark caves. Interesting. But I can't pick it up, so I can pretty much just put it down when I need it put down. And then I can demolish it again and gather the resources. Right? That's done. It's just normal stone. There's nothing else. What I've usually assumed that we're taking normal stone and we're turning normal stone into clay. Not how it works usually. What is that? That was the copper deposit? Yeah, this is the ancient ruins. Got Traveler's Camp. Cheap though? Yep, that's true. I mean, we would just have to make it like new every single time, so... Oh my... I got bored. And optimally, it would kill some few of these sows and then be good about it. Right? Optimally. I mean, optimally, I would also just make sure that I have all the armor. But optimally, I would kind of find clay now. Place a type of dirt? Yeah, but where am I going to farm that type of dirt, sir? I'm always waiting for a clay deposit somewhere, but it just tells us nowhere where clay is. Okay, one rough hide coming. Find my grave again. I was hoping that on top of this mountain or something, Could just find clay. Okay, they did not murder me. Further. It's a 2-in-1 action. I like the pace of the farming. This looks like clay, right? Yay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I told you it's at the water. I'm not crazy. I like the pace of the farming too. I hope that with like a better pickaxe that it just speeds up even further. So I'm totally with you. I like survival games. What I dislike is when they kind of like turn the actual survival part where you're farming for resources into absolute drag fest. And it just takes super long. And then on top of that, everything is like super expensive. That's kind of terrible. Because it kind of like adds all together when you're just trying to do the basic thing, right? You're like, build a wall. You have 50 wood. I mean, right now, in order to get myself like bonus pieces or something. Okay, that level 3 boar just takes my life, Chan. Oh, we actually do have a dash on control. I just noticed that. So with the control dash, I can get out of the way of that boar. It's about to hit me. Like trying to bait a hit. Do resources respawn? Yes. The trees have Schwofler. The trees have been respawning on top of me quite a lot. You can also like determine exactly the difficulty you want your game to be in. So your game is not one unified difficulty. You can actually set different difficulty and spawn rates and all that kind of stuff to shape your own experience. Because you don't actually have to play with others, right? You can also play completely alone. New discoveries. I found a clay bottle. Thank you. Game seems hard. Nah, I'm just a bumbling fool, my friend. I can't blame it on the game when your gamer is just inept, you know? Okay, I got clay now, which means I can make a kiln if I had enough wood. And it only works if it's within bonfire range. So no bonfire range, no kiln. First thing we're gonna build is like another farming axe. What game is this? The game is called Windrose. New hot pirate survival. Okay, we're gonna build this one here. Right next to it, we're gonna build the... Because I'm most likely, in order for the furnace to work, I need charcoal. In order for the kiln to work, I need to... Got it. If you eat, yes, you have to eat, but honestly, it's not that bad. Bottom left corner, you can see if a food is feeding you, right? You can see my soup right now, and like it's just one meat for a meal. So rather forgiven. In that regard. Okay, me. Gotta be faster, chat. Why are you being so slow with the charcoal? Okay, this is the first time that something actually has a crafting time. Before everything was just like instantious crafted, right? Okay, I made a omelet. I need to find level 1 boars now. All this smelting business is going on. So let's be real. Running around with like level 1 armor ain't it. Oh no. Oh no, it's the big boar again. I said I want the level 1 boars. Leave me alone. Okay, so we're not doing level 1 boars then. Fine. I never wanted to do anyways. Craft a melee weapon, but where do you craft a melee weapon? I gotta craft like here, weaponsmith. Okay, for weaponsmith I need 5 ingots. Wow, robbery. Broad daylight robbery. I got a cutting table, cooking fire upgrade, works only with a bonfire range. And we get a sawhorse. What's a sawhorse? Oh my goodness. Dodo's wrecking me, chat. He just pushed me. Dark Souls combat. All my years of playing Elden Ring are coming in helpful. Make more. Yeah, like we probably not have to make more. We just have to like sit down here, get it to make all the charcoal that we could imagine. Then at the same time, like make as much copper as we could imagine, right? At the same time, I need way more copper ingots, so we can let that cook for a second. Well, we're gonna go and try to get some more copper ingots, right? And then we can put down our torch to actually see more in that cave. First Goose and now Dodo. Dude, haters. Haters. What I was saying is, since I have this, let's put it down here to see at least a bit more. Can anyone try this demo? Yep. Anyone can try the demo. It's available, my friend. I'm just here to show you cool games. 16 copper ore, you say? Windrose looks good. I mean, it certainly does appeal already more than that other Quad A super title pirate game that everyone forget about, right? Did they say if the world is always different? I didn't check how much procedural generation is in the game and or not. But most certainly there is something, right? Okay. Okay, 6 copper ore makes 1 copper bar. Right? I was already wondering why this was so expensive because it's 6 for 1. No, it's not really, that's not really a lot. You get a lot of copper. See if we can find these sows again first so we can at least make ourselves better armor. Well, many furnaces think we get to the start. I mean, considering that I have to go back to get more copper anyways, I guess we're fine. Can you just set up a kiln in the cave? I mean, I could probably. It could also just gather more copper. I mean, like I'm just being extra and gathering so few. Aha! Okay, I can finally make closing, Chan. Oh, Thorn Fiddler, no, Mom! I don't want to get my Thorn fiddled. When we play Where It's Me No Home, well, when there is new content to actually play, brother. Is there new content to play right now? Is there anything exciting in Where Winds Meet that you say, like, we must play this because it's so exciting? The answer is no, right? Currently waiting for the start of the Hexi update. We're waiting for Diablo. When as soon as Hexi's out, we're going to be all over the Hexi region. Don't worry, child. The discoveries will be discovering. It's going to be a busy, exciting time. This is poor copper ore. Then we get poor copper ore. But behind all of this poor copper ore, what is there waiting for us, Chan? Oh, you guessed right. The good copper ore. It was good. The only thing I would have to bemoan here currently is so I'm spamming left click. Right, Chan? Because I can't hold down the button. Probably something I just simply don't like. Wonder if there's any like kind of weight, but I don't see weight here in the inventory, right? It seems as long as I just have space, I can get more. I have for Slay the Spire 2. So I wanted to play Slay the Spire 2, but Crimson Desert will be more important. As much as I like to Slay the Spire, it is still very niche, right? However, we might have to make like, I'm currently tinkering with the idea of a second YouTube channel where I'm uploading other games. Because Slay the Spire does not fit into our usual getup of games, right? I might probably have to, in the long run, actually make a second YouTube channel for the other style of games I like. Because I like things like Slay the Spire, I like, you know, a lot of the auto paddlers and that kind of stuff. Is this better than Skull and Bones? I mean, you can ride a ship and you can go on the islands and actually craft and build on the islands. So make a picture of yourself if that is better or not, right? Okay, copper ingots. Thank you for 7 here more, right? Oh, my inventory's full. Let's like that here. More. We got all the ingots now to make ourselves a weaponsmith. Ta-da. But do I, like, technically, do we want to make a weaponsmith? Because the first thing we actually want to make is, like, tools, right? In my humble opinion, if you play any survival game, the first thing you always want to make is the next level of tools, so that just the gathering goes quicker. Anyone disagree? I would argue that Far Cry is better than Skull and Bones. A lot of people have been enjoying Skull and Bones. Can't ignore that completely. Here, see, this is a copper axe and a copper pickaxe. We gotta make that first, right? Copper axe, copper pickaxe. Thank you very much. And we can replace the wooden. Drop. We could also make ourselves finally first fabric. Actually have to pick it up out of the crafting. I wasn't sure. Okay, what are we gonna make ourselves? A survivor jacket. Look, my armor value is still 1 chat. I'm trying. What is the quartz-like thingies that we're picking up, by the way? The ash. Useful for crafting gunpowder. Ooh. And where can I craft gunpowder? Okay, let's see about our... We got copper axe, copper pot club, rapier, saber, pistol, copper bullets. But we obviously need to make gunpowder now. Ah, there's an oil lamp, ladies and gentlemen. What do I need for an oil lamp? Fast travel bell. With this, I can travel back to my base. Huh. An empty oil lamp that I will have to fill up with oil, chat. It's always a good time when winds meet. I don't disagree, brother, but you have to understand that we're content creator, right? I can't just decide to play the same game without new content over and over and over again and just do the same things over and over and over again. It's rather boring to watch, I guess. Do you go to the bunker that's close to you? Sir, at first, could you eat a fat, ginormous banana? And second and most important, do you know that there's a dude inside there that will eat my ass? And it's not the good kind of ass eating, right? It's the more aggressive one. I've been there. I tried it. Got my ass eaten. Don't recommend it. Does it have like a button to put things that are already here inside on top of it? I haven't seen that. Means we're probably going to be double stacking again. Not the one I'm talking about. Yeah, there is probably also one where I don't get my ass eaten, but right now it doesn't look like that. This one comes here. Wait, does this have to be under a roof? Let's double check before I screw this up. Oh, requires a roof. There you go. Okay. What are we gonna make, chat? A rapier, a saber, or a club? Probably a saber. I'm going old school. Wait, I'm gonna make a club because I don't need anything else. I don't need to go for any other stuff. Ah. That's settled, chat, because I need my coarse fur for other shenanigans. Club seems to attack slower. Yeah, but if I hit harder, that's fine, right? Pull up. It's not like we're getting much more damage out of this, right? Okay, I got my club. Let's go clubbing. Doom, 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 doom. Sorry, Chan. Don't judge me. Don't forget to use your skills and talent points. I have skills and talent points. I'm still level 1. You know? I'm still level 1. So not much to do. Repeal lets do parry. Well, the club lets me Hulk smash things. Postal Dodo. Bam! That's only 3 hits. I'm a machine, Chan. Dangerous machine. Okay, there is a camp here. We've been to this location before. Right in front of me. And if we take out the... Okay, Traveler's Journey power page. Can I read that one? Oh, I can. Came across a smuggler's cache yesterday. Found a pinch of gunpowder and a bottle of rum. If there are other hideouts bare, they must be in bad shape. Smuggling Tortuga. Henry took an Indian ship whose holds were bursting with treasure. After that, Henry vanished with the riches. Ah, here. I'll bury the access gear nearby beneath the tree marked with a red flag. So that means I need to find a tree that's marked with a red flag. There. But how do I dig for this now? Craft a shovel. Yeah, we haven't crafted a shovel. You're correct. That's probably the treasure we're looking for, huh? Okay. The map procedurally generated. Nope. Oh, nope. I don't know. That's what I wanted to say. Not nope. I simply do not know. Cayenne pepper. That's the Azure Dodo from before Chan. Oh, Azure Dodo killer. Okay, but how do I get the treasure out of this? It says there are 2 treasure here, right? Ancient chest. Minor amulet of stamina. Chat, we got it. And minor healing potions. Okay, one thingy has been found. That looks like it's going down in a cave, right? There's probably something in there that's gonna eat me. Yeah, I really don't want to go in there right now. Aha! Go to destruction. Game name of Windrose. That's a boar. Why does everything have to be like so dangerous and hurt so hard? Someone explain. When we're almost next level. The trailer is a banger. I didn't actually watch the Windrose trailer. Wait, you say there was a good trailer? Oh, for 2 days ago? Well, let's check.
Young thoughtless men, and take by me, and never leave your happy homes to sail the raging sea. For I have plowed the raging main this 20 years or more, but now I'm turned and left to starve upon my English shore. By raging storms and tempests, shipwrecked times I've been, through many a bloody battle upon the seas I've seen. I've seen the cannons glaring.
I mean, it kind of looks like everything that... It kind of looks like everything that Skull and Bones wanted to be. Right? Admiral Burju, the things in the game are very unintuitive. To be honest, the whole... how do I say this now? The survival genre, if you never played a survival game before, is definitely going to have you run against a wall, right? That's like, I would almost say that's normal in the survival games, sadly, maybe sadly, right? That you often, as you say, have this feeling like, the fuck, right? Well, where are all the explanations? So I feel you on that one. I'm totally with you. It's actually often like that in survival games. I mean, not helpful, but it is. Charcoal. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, never played that one, but I heard it's good. Yeah, a real pirate game that looks lit. Honestly, I'm after the trailer, I am even more interested to brace the seas. But I want to know, how hard is it to get people to work for you, right? How hard is it to get sailors to work for you? I mean, the goal right now obviously is that we're gonna be making our way in. Wait, this is broken heirloom. The stone the medallion has cracked and the gold setting mottled with dark stains. It's from my dad. So we gotta rescue the crew here. The pirates are holding plenty of sailors captive. Find the pirate camp and free the captives. The thing is that I should be probably stronger for that, right? So I should at least have a full set of gear, because right now my gear here is just that survivor. That's plenty sad. So we're gonna work on that. I can upgrade my weapon. Aha, ladies and gentlemen. What do my tired eyes see there? An upgrade. What else can I craft? So we could craft the workbench. We can do a sawhorse. A sawhorse lets me turn wood into planks, right? But it says it's a workbench upgrade, so I can make more cooler workbench stuff with that. Let's try to make a sawhorse first and see what we can then do with that, right? Controller support for demo. Oh, yep. Honestly, it feels pretty good. But the problem is, so since you have to like click the, like I can't hold down the button, right, for gathering, so I need to click that over and over again. That probably is going to wear down your controller really quick. I'm not sure if there's a setting for this, maybe under controls to... No, there's no, like I was hoping there might be a setting for that, for where you hold down the button. But yeah, controller seems to work quite well. Not sure how good the menus are for this. This is me shooting. How's the level mechanics? I'm not sure if like the whole crafting levels me up. Because as you say, I've done a lot, but I haven't leveled. So I wonder if I'm only getting XP when I'm killing things. Right? So you'd have to find someone that's easy to kill, like this sow here. Okay, I killed that, but that didn't give me XP. XP only comes from chest relaxing. So only if I find chests to loot, I get experience. That means I actually have to go into this ruin here and try to find the chest. Okay, let's try this. Ancient chest. But that didn't level me up as well. Or do I have to like finish a location for that? There's another ancient chest. When we get XP for completing quests, that could be debris. Ancient chest done. I've completed the location, chat. That gave me experience. So if I check mark the location here, that gave me XP, and the quests obviously themselves gave me XP. So that makes total sense. Oh. Oh. Well, what happens when you're in the menu? Kill by the boar. So interesting enough, when it comes down to losing gear, right, chat? I don't lose any gear from this. Yeah, it sucks when I get hit, but it at least doesn't cost me like what I have on my body. I only lose the loot that I have on me, right? But I can obviously just rush back there to pick up my loot again, and that's it. So that's as simple as it goes. Good. What can we do with the experience now? What can we do with the experience? Where's the clay? On the beach. We found it on the beach, my friend. You're still looking for clay. We have found it. Okay, where we stuck? Check the shipwreck site. Dr. Galen told me several ships have run aground. Maybe we can get some afloat again. Which shipwreck site, though? Oh! Check the shipwreck. Should I do that now? Or... should I get myself some... What do I want to build? I wanted to build this saw thingy here first. So 2 more copper ingots, then I can build it. Now let's go to a shipwreck site. As long as the sky is bright and everything is good. Let's go, chat. Steer the ship. I'm stuck. You know what? We should call the ship over here. Yeah, that's better. Oh! Sorry. Where are we going first? We're going first to that shipwreck here. Skill point, yeah, we have not checked the skill point. Thank you for reminding me. We got talents, available talent points. So you gain damage resistance, incurred damage, your attacks are more effective. Passive gun, pierce, hitting, melee, increased temporal health gain, additional stamina, increases slash, dash and jump actions. Okay. Yeah, of converting temporal health into health. And I can get more strength. Is for strength-based weapons are usually weapons, club maces, and halberds. Okay, here. More strength! We can also reset points, as it seems. It's a massive map. I mean, this is like the how far I can scroll. And that would be only the demo. It says unique location explored 1 out of 31. So there seem to be quite some unique locations. And as you can see, there's a shipwreck. Let's discover this, what it has to offer. I mean, honestly, the waves look great. I did expect the whole water play to look cheaper because, like, how the overall graphics are, they're not bad, but you know what I mean? But they look great, right? Yeah, better than that Quad A title game. You're not wrong. By the way, move this down so you can see my life and everything. Sorry. This is the bigger ship we've been oh, there's another ship. A Blackbeard transport ship, chat. Oh, no. Old ship wreckage. The hull's rotten. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Dark Souls that motherfucker. No! Double team! Double team! I'll be back in a jiffy. Drink my potions. Or we should have like brought enough to just build a campfire, like a bonfire here. So I can feel comfortable and at home, right? Because that's going to be resting me now. I can go back and fight them. Okay, this worked, chat. So it's hit. Oh, Thorn Fiddler, Thorn Fiddler down, Thorn Fiddler down. So it's like hit, block, right? Hit. See? Games like to have a rhythm, you know? Decrepit chest. Fuck. I have an inventory that's too full. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I get a rare Hellbard. Damn. The blade of this Hellbard bears the memory of every criminal executed for the glory of the Spanish crown. Killing enemies grants stack of rage effect. Each stack increases your critical hit chance by 10% up to 30. Ah! Oh, that seems like way more deadly suddenly. Okay, this one is beyond saving. Okay, so it said discover wreckage, and I did discover wreckage, but this was obviously not the wreckage that we're looking for, right? So now I did this, check shipwreck site, so I need to get to the next shipwreck site, correct? You can now craft following things. Master Combat Repair Kit. Ah. That means we're gonna go... Wait, the other shipwrecks are also on the island. So I can just run over the island. Does boat have inventory? No. If boat is friend-shaped, then boat does not have inventory. What we could have done is we could have just cooked some meals, I guess. Right? With the bonus stuff we have. Just go here, build a cooking fire quickly. Need 3 stones for that. Can I kill the tiny crab? We got XP for discovering the boat, chat. FYI. That looks dangerous. Let's just run alongside the beach because that's only going to be coastal dodos and stuff, right? Nothing more, nothing less. You can pick up the crap and use it for food later. Well, thank you. Should have probably done that. A lot of dodos. Xenomorph, thank you for the 2 months of support. Vilpil, good to see you there. Izzy, thank you for the subscription. Red2 as well. Appreciate it all, gentlemen. Happy you're here enjoying the game, hopefully, with me. And it's been fun to cover so many different games in the past days. Because we decided to, you know, give you some different program than just the standard stuff. Dripgun, I like how you stream new exciting games. Well, currently it's Steam and Next Fest. I think it starts officially on the 23rd. A lot of companies are now pumping out their demos, and everyone gets kind of like excited about them. So always happy to show you some more games, right? Windrose, crazy. I mean, obviously we're planning to do our main stuff like Path of Exile and Diablo, and when then Crimson Desert comes, Crimson Desert, right? All that kind of stuff. But who says that we can't have fun with cool demos? I mean, we played Dark Haven. I can still recommend that wholeheartedly, chat. Oh, shit. That is dangerous. I think I can beat him? Oh, level 6. Yeah, that's moo bad. Tankenstein, thank you for the 6 months of support, my friend. Very good to have you with us, brother. Okay, so that's not the thing we're looking for. That sow needs to die. Dude, I am a demon. I followed you for PvP, PvE2, and multiple other games. I appreciate your content much, and I can't wait to see you cover Crimson Desert. Me too, sir. Even though I got like this very funny YouTube comment, chat. So we made 3 videos about Crimson Desert, right? And someone was like, why are you chilling for the game so much? God's behold, a man being excited for new game releases, right? Must apologize, chat, for being very pumped for a new game. How do I even dare? I should have taken that teleportation bell. I definitely miss it. Mystery orchid. Animal fat. I feel like I need animal fat down the line. Bam! Oh, you think you're hot shit? You're dead. Okay, quickly, Chad, quickly build a bonfire. Because bonfires give me, like, comfort and they restore my HP. Right? So having fun with Mr. Streamer. Hey, like, some people truly expect you to cover only one game. After my last Diablo video, I had someone comment, could you please stop making Diablo content? You betrayed us by not playing Season 11. You heard correct, Chan. I betrayed you, and I am very sorry for that, for not playing Season 7. I guess. Sorry for being a dirty, filthy betrayer. So I lost now my official rights to make Diablo content. I'm not allowed to make that anymore. Okay, I cannot jump up on the boat, but this one is like almost intact. The ship on the shore is badly damaged. We'll have to labor to get her afloat. You need 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 pieces of coarse fabric, and 10 ropes. I mean, that would be easy. How do I make a screenshot of this? Well, my memory is not what it used to be. Okay, so since I know that one can be repaired, we're heading back. Wouldn't it technically be better to just start a new base here, Chad? I mean, technically, instead of going back to just start anew. On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, I still have to go through all the stuff anyways. So do that. I'm so burned out on survival games. Do you think this could be the one? I don't think any survival game is the one, personally. Because if you overplay any of them, they're all going to get shitty at some point. Right? Can I play this game online? Yes, you can actually play the demo online. I choose to play solo without people, but you can instantly play it online with friends. So this is single player, or I choose to play single player, but there is obviously multiplayer and you can play with others together. Here's the fast travel on the new island. There's a fast travel on the new island? Did I miss something? Survival games have been cookie cutter, Mo. I think survival games are amazing, especially like the first 20 to 50 hours are always brilliant. And then some of them just go down in a drag, right? For example, I played this Escape from Duckhoff, which I would also consider like it was a loot shooter survival game mix, kind of. That was super fun. And you like progress. And at some point, like the progress gets slower and it kind of gets like, right? Can I turn on pirate music? No pirate music right now. Darkhaven, I've already soaked 6 hours into the demo. Can't get enough. Yes, you should, believer. Some games just do that to you. And Shrouded is releasing this year. I thought it was already released. How did I miss that? Early access, huh? Don't blame me if I have never touched Enshrouded. I'm sorry. So never really got into that game. I like these survival games that I can play alone. For example, there was a Valheim, right? Valheim wasn't bad, but it always felt like when I was playing Valheim that if I played alone, I'm not getting the full experience. Right? Is the game PvP? I don't know if there's PvP as I'm playing single player. Can you get off the boat? Yes, that's the gameplay loop. You get on the boat, off the boat, and there's boat-to-boat combat. But there's not only boat-to-boat combat, there's boat-to-boat combat, and then you can actually like jump on the other people's boat. So just like in what's the game called again? Sea of Thieves, right? Sea of Thieves. You can go over on the boat and like go saber swinging and destroy the opposition. If I believe I'm quite impressed with it being pre-alpha. Honestly, some people see a pre-alpha game and they can't imagine how it might look like in the future. And they're just negative. I don't know. Like, gamers should be more positive. A lot of people have been burned, obviously, by a lot of games. But then again, a lot of people are also very gullible, right? I mean, the whole, what's it called again? Ashes of Creation fiasco right now, correct? People really ran open-eyed into that one. I'm sorry. That stank from 12 kilometers away. And people still ran right into it. I need to make a backpack. Sailor backpack. I need more hides. Shit. Yeah, I mean, Ashes left people hopeless, but again, like, you saw that one from miles away, right? A man claiming he funded the whole game and he doesn't require the money and everything is cool making an MMO. How did that not seem fishy to you from the get-go? Like, I'm serious. Okay, there's that level 3 drown from earlier, chat. My weapon has range for days. Nice. Smuggler's chest. Oil lamp and a fast travel belt. Let's go. Letter to a good friend as well. Curio. Henry, you treacherous bastard. How have you pissed off this time? We can barely hide from Blackbird's cutthroats and now this mess on top of it. We're going to lay low for a while. I advise you to do the same when this is about if your cunning ass has not been lifted. Okay. And another smuggler's chest. Bottle of rum. And more crafting recipes. Okay, so I can make a gun room. I can make a fast travel bell. Ah, the fast travel bell I can put on the island and then I can travel there, correct? I love when games put like fast travel in. I'm sorry. So if I put the fast travel bell, allows you to move quickly between the points. Only 10. Ah. Dude, I'm a sucker for this because so many other, like so many of these games, so many of these survival games, they kind of miss the mark because they make you really go everywhere. Because, like, the journey is the journey, and more journey is good. But, you know, at some point, I'm tired of journeying, especially if I just want to get back to my base. I'm sorry. Call me outdated, right? But there's only so much journey, there's the journey. Before it becomes annoying. Hello, Lozy. Evening. So what can we do right now? We can make the fast travel point. Coastline distance requirement not met. Wait, this has to be in the coastline? Well, I mean, like, you know? Awesome. Okay, now we just need to make another fast travel on the other island, right? Good. We got levels because we cleared out the other camp chat. I'd say our goal is to now clear more camps. That would probably make sense. We can eat food, and the more different food we eat, the better buffs we get. Because I saw that now. We eat the dodo food, and then we eat steak, and we get like 2 food buffs from it, right? That's plenty useful. So we're going to go here for the cooking pot. We make skewered steaks, right? Pick them up. Then put the skewered steaks in instead of the wood. We 6-sear this. And now I have 2 foods and I have more buff. Let's make more storage. I want to make a storage chest, but I need nails for that. How do I make nails? Workbench would technically be nails, right? Here, nails. Let's do 5. Dude, the instantious one of that is just so good. I like a mix of adventure with hack and slash touched off with survival and structure building. Yeah, the problem with these games is either it's often too few structure building or too much structure building and too less action adventure, that kind of stuff. So I think it's really hard to find the balance between these things. Okay, storage, chesticle. Nice. So put everything away that we don't need. Get the lamp, but will illuminate deepest darkness. How do I get oil for the lamp? Copper bullets, robes. Fast travel bell requires robes and... So, step number 1. Let's go to the ancient ruins and find the 2 bad guys that you've been talking about, right? And then on the way back, we're actually going to go for a lot of shaboinky boinky. And we're also... No, we need to make a shovel. You are right, chat. Thank you for reminding me. You're so intelligent. I wish I was more like you. I'm sadly just myself. And you're just so giga smart. Shovel. Because there's still something to get, right? Crosswind was the name of the game before. Thank you. That's very appreciated. It was called Crosswind. And then they renamed it into Windrose. I like Crosswind too, but I don't know why they wanted to rename it into Windrose, to be honest. Kimos, thank you for the 97 months of support. Kimos, very good to see you there, partner. Hope you're feeling well. Do not know why it required a renaming. Come here, you sow. Another one. Paw. Demon time. Good. We have the tree with the bell with the red cloth. Oh, how do I dig? Dig. Okay. She said there's treasure here. Where's the treasure? Chan. I like how they let you actually dig for treasure. Wait. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, that's the master rapier of 1,000 cuts, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play this. Dealing damage applies bleeding. Stacks up. Oh, nice. That's so much better than that thingy, right? Oh no, how do I get out? I'm stuck, chat. Wait, race. I am not digging a hole. Da 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 da. I'm not digging a hole. Full stacks and then switch over to Hellbart. Not bad. But not sure if the Hellbart is then even needed. Or we're just going to just apply more stacks, right? And that thing is deemed demonic. Oh, shooting? Haven't done shooting yet. That's funny. The digging a hole was fantastic there. Uh-huh. Almost missed it, Chan. But there was a cellar here. Drowned too. I want to aggro only one. Sehr good, sehr good. I made it. Oh, wow. This is barely any damage. They had me from behind and from the front and in between. Whew. Use gun? Don't have gunpowder, sir. Not yet. Cannot shoot gun. Okay, that bleed effect was cool, but the damage was quite low. So the Hellbart did a bit more. I mean, the advantage was I had unlimited stamina, kinda. Right? Because I could dish in, dash out really easily. But I guess I could have, like, hit both of these easily with the shield breaker. No. No. Wrong weapon. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Where's the other guy? Oh, he bled. He bled to death. Yeah. Okay. Dunzo. Another 50 experience point gain. We're almost next level. Get out of here. Problem is, I can't get level 3 on this island because that's it, right? Unless there would be another point to discover in that direction, but it just kind of seems like there's not more points to discover. All seems like kind of a dead end at the end, right? That's the end of the island. If there was a point... Okay, so can I now fast travel back to my base? Or do I need a fast travel bell to fast travel back? Or can you only fast travel with ships? I have so many questions. But first, let me take a selfie. We need to go for the copper deposit. We have to have 2 fast travel belts to fast travel between. It makes sense, Holy. So fast traveling on the actual island is not happening. I need 2 fast travel belts and then I can fast travel between set fast travel belts. And it makes sense. The game so far pretty good. I mean, I died in the beginning a lot because I was just running into enemies and I was not looking how to properly parry block and do that kind of stuff, right? I was literally just hokey pokey head first running into opponents and then be like, oh no, I don't know why I'm dying. And then be like, this is so hard. Maybe I'm just so stupid. Sophia, gonna see there. Okay, so far the copper hasn't respawned. I mean, trees are respawning 10 out of 10, but the copper hasn't respawned. So I wonder what's up with that. If copper does not, in fact, respawn. And how much we would like that or not. An ancient alloy of copper and gold discovered by the native people in ages past requires to ascend equipment. You don't say so. It will respawn. I just don't know how long it takes. Okay. Or tell me. I mean, it's not like there's not a lot of copper in here. Right? And the cave goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Right? I like the game. Oh, I'm enjoying it. You can say what you want, but survival games are just pure bliss to play in the beginning hours. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take me to get the ship repaired. So in order to repair the ship right now in my adventure here, I need 10 ropes, 100 wood, 20 nails, and 20 pieces of coarse fabric. That's actually not a lot. It sounds like a lot, but it is in fact not a lot. It's quite easy to acquire these. So that's my goal right now. I obviously want to get the rest of my armor done, but I also do want to make it to the other island then and repair the ship. Can you build a house? Yes, I have built a house. And the thing is, like, I'm bad at house building. You can go for pre-built structures, and I could have just built a house like that. But instead of doing this, I built my own house. Does the game have different combat abilities to unlock and unuse? Well, there is here a talent tree that gives you skills and specific things. But I haven't seen, like, any combat abilities yet. Okay, craft here, some more that. And what do we wanted to do? We wanted to craft a bell. No, we need like a fast travel bell. So for a fast travel bell, we need 20 thingies first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20. I need 20 pieces of coarse fabric. Also, 22. Then I need 10 ropes. 10 ropes. And now I just need 100 wood. 100 wood being surprisingly the hardest thingy to get together. A higher level station is required to get myself spicy chicken. And in order to make the cooking station a higher level, I would have to build a cutting board. And then it would turn higher level. I can also ascend my thingy to epic now. While rage is active, you gain ward effect granting damage resistance. So upgrading to epic gives me essentially... You know what? We're just going to ascend it to epic because we can. And I have the material. And then we're going to also upgrade it to item level 2 for more attack damage at some point, right? We can craft the weapons after we've found them. Intriguing. I like that. We gotta be able to build Survivor. So let me craft 3 more of coarse fabric. Because I can do the bandana. Take all, take similar. Ah, here, deposit similar, chat. I was already asking myself if there's a deposit similar feature. Now we know there is a deposit similar feature. Very good, makes me happy. We get the nails, get the thingy. The blade can go away. Ref high can go away. Bandana, come here. We need to get 100 wood right now. Okay, let's do 100 wood, chat. The rest of the way it allows that. Yeah, there are a lot of mechanics that should be normal in games, but are still not normal. I feel like some games do stuff so good, and then other games just ignore that they did stuff so good. Right? Games shouldn't be scared of copying good features. Because if they're good features, then you damn well should straight up copy said good feature. Like, I don't want a discussion there, right? Just take it and use it as well. It's like how all the ARPGs, they're dancing around different crafting systems, and each of them have like subpar crafting system because everyone got to do it different. Already early access? No, this is the demo. However, as far as it looks on their Steam, the early access is slated for soon. That being said, the demo has 31 unique locations to visit so far, right? And the demo has the ability to restore a big ship and hunt down some of Blackbeard's ships. So I am not in the slightest worried about not... Oh, new plans to learn. I can just learn these plans. Okay. I'm not the slightest worried about... this being a short demo. Seems on the larger end. Especially since you can do it together with friends. Ian Gubili on YouTube. Mitakai, I'll have to look him up. Not heard of him. How deep in Darkhaven did you go? We discovered everything there is to discover. Pretty much. Into every available nook and cranny. Good. 100 wood, ladies and gentlemen. I have everything. Right? 20 cores, 20 nails, 100 wood, and 10 ropes. Ah, I missed the ropes. Do I have the... No, I don't have the ropes, correct? I'm going to take the 10 ropes, and then we need to make the bell, right? So very important now. We also need to make the fast travel bell. And then I need to have with me another... 20 wood. Okay, 20 more wood. And then we're... well, I could farm the wood on the other island. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to figure out the way over to the other island. We got to make it all the way to this ship. Okay? But I'd say the fast travel point we can just put right here. I really liked the old THQ games. They copied a lot and still made their own games with it. Yeah, I don't think that copying is like really bad in games. I know gamers are weird about it. They're like, oh no, I've seen the same feature in an Assassin's Creed game. You're stealing. Instead of saying, wow, I really like this feature in Assassin's Creed and I'm happy to see it again. Right? For some reason, It always got to be new, but it's still got to be good, but it got to be new. And if it's even slightly similar, then wow, the developers are terrible people, and I hope they die and lose all their jobs. But still, the game needs to be good and new and fresh and exciting, and also screw you if not. And I hope you die again. God, this gamers sometimes. Windrose has over 10,000 players on the demo. Really? Steam charts a Windrose demo. And it's not that I not believe you. I just want to, like, yeah, they're damn. The demo's peaking here right now, at least. This is 7, like, it went up. This was yesterday. This is today, and it's not even weekend. Damn. Quite enjoyable. It's a survival game, yes, but the survival aspect is very low so far, Board Beagle. Currently, when it comes down to survival, I only have to eat food, okay? But the thing is that the food gives me also health buffs. They last for 15 minutes. And the eating is just instant, right? You click on it, it's like, oh. You chuck it down like Homer Simpson, right? You're not eating, you just go like a duck. Very important. Can you play co-op? Yes, you can play co-op. Honestly, 10K for a demo is pretty amazing. I mean, so far from what I've seen from the game, I would be willing to pay around 30 bucks for an early access. It looks like a good 30 bucks game for me, right? If they give me an interesting single player loop to kind of play through, to discover, to sing some Blackbeard ships, to ride around, to gain more followers. I just need to see how long it takes, because right now we're streaming for 1 hour and 42 minutes. In 1 hour and 42 minutes, we have like now built up a base. We have gotten the basic stuff. We are feeling kind of ready to take out on the wider world, right? We're about to repair the big ship, and then we need to level more, because obviously the enemies we're about to tackle are level 6, and I am level 2. Okay, now I have another fast travel point, which means that I can... Yep, I can just fast travel. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, no more riding in between of these two locations, chat. I can just press the fast travel button and zippity zip zap zap go. Will tear the co-op glitches a lot? Yeah, I guess that's to be expected. Demon time. I need to get a lot of copper. So that's probably the only part that has been a bit tedious, but I guess it would be a bit too fast. Gathering the copper and transforming the copper into the ingots, like compared to all the other resources and compared to all the other crafting, that one has been the lengthiest part yet. Murph, it took you 10 hours to finish the demo. Single player. That's pretty good. I mean, a demo lasts 20 hours. Who complains? Abandoned Buccaneer Camp. Okay, Mr. Boar. No? Oh, that is just uncalled for. Aha. Nice. I win. I need to eat like another meal, so I have 2 meals in me. But right now I don't have any more. Should get a campfire running. That would be the best thing I could do. Quick and dirty, right? Gather like 3 stones, get a campfire running. Because if I like get those 3 stones and get the campfire running, then I'm just going to have more HP to work with. This was supposed to be originally MMO under the Crosswind name. Yep, but they went more for like the instant stuff and everything. Okay, so examine, continue. But I have everything. No, I have only 3 robes. Why 3 robes? No! What did I do that I only have 3 robes? I mean, I need to quickly build a workbench so I can make more robes. One, 2, 3. Okay. No, wait. Well, what is missing? We have 10 robes, 20 nails, 20, and 100 wood. No, we're missing 2 wood. Shit. Okay, two more wood needed. One wood. 2 wood. Okay, now we go. Character customization, you can completely customize your character. To finish the repairs and get her afloat, we'll need hands. 7 men should do. Robbery. Broad daylight robbery. Grrr. I was so excited, looking forward to making my way downtown, walking fast, looking good. Yeah, we need the crew. Get it. Should have seen it coming. It's a bunch of boars, maybe even too many boars on one stack for my liking. Old tanning rack. I was a level 6 one. Just charged my ass. No, 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 no. See, my question is, if I'm supposed to be level 6 for this, yeah? But I cannot get to level 6 because in order to get higher level, I need to do things, quests, okay? But if there are no quests I can do, how am I then supposed to get a higher level? Oh, can I settle? Yes, to the camp, settle. Oh, no, 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 the Gallon, we didn't mean to have you here. Oh. Well, I'm gonna bring you back to your old. See, like, I need to finish these locations to pretty much get myself more XP, right? But if the enemies are level 6, how am I going to finish the locations? On new quest, we got bigger boat. We can't find. I'm rescuing the crew. See, we have these 2 thingies. Unless you find like a sneaky way to rescue the crew. Level 3 boar. Want to mingle and jingle, brother? Haha. Thought he had me. 2, 3. Overhand. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Dash out. Wonder if there's like animation cancel, chat. We found another mining location. Okay, so if I want to build a base here, I could build a base here too. Because now we know there's a mine here. And then we get that one. Wish I could set like markers on the map, but I don't. No, I can place a mark. There we go. Ah, I can place a mark and put a. I see. I guess I should start crafting alchemy too, because potions are quite useful. Instead of just like continuously building bonfires to heal, right? That's what we're currently doing. We just put bonfires everywhere. Game name, Windrose. Like I put this here because it makes you like comfort 1. Very useful. This is a demo. Yes, this is actually a demo with multiplayer. Is there PvP in this game? If you play online with friends, I guess there might be PvP, but I simply don't know. Okay, so this is the supercharge attack, guys. So what I could do is I could just supercharge attack everyone. Oh! How about no? Can you dodge? Yep. Get this action dodge. Okay, I really don't want to walk like on your puke, sir. So could you... Not 749. Let's go, big damn. Okay, see, I got to level up now from this. Let's see, what level are we gonna take? Progression. Precision is precision-based weapon, agility-based weapon, increased critical hit chance, increases your health. I guess. Right, talents. We got this one here, retribution. You're back, converting health better. You gain damage resistance while wielding a two-handed weapon. Increases temporal health gain when taking damage. Yeah, I mean, I guess. See, we cleared that out now, but I still need to clear the other pieces here. But we're already struggling against a level 3 opponent, so I couldn't take anything much higher. As it seems. No weight management, just inventory slots. Exactly. So you have an inventory as big as it is, and you can extend it by crafting bigger backpacks. But there's no... Oh, leave me alone, stupid dodos. There's no weight. I was worried about that at first too, until I saw that there is no weight, and I was really happy about it. Upgrade closes and weapon. Yeah, I think I should upgrade the closes. Merif, you're actually right about that. I'm so stupid. Because I just thought about upgrading my weapon, per se, right? I knew I could upgrade my weapon, but I didn't actually, like, my brain didn't think about upgrading the closes too. So you're completely correct. We should do that. Probably just run over to the island now. And I could just summon my dingy boat here at any given point. Am I doing so well? Honestly, the performance could probably be better. I run at 100 FPS, everything on Epic, partially Ultra, that kind of stuff. So I'd say performance could be a bit better. Because 100 FPS is not a lot. I mean, the game is also not fast-paced, so I guess if I would lock it to 60 FPS, it would be fine. But it's just like the matter of the thing. This is not the most graphically demanding game. So I guess it could be having better FPS. Oh, overflow, 2 PC setup. Why streaming doesn't influence the performance of the game. No worries, brother. Get you back. Hello, Mrs. Zago. Let's jump here into the bell. Because that's the cool thing we build, right? Ladies and gentlemen, fast travel point. Back to my base. Zip like... And this is what I meant with, like, quality of life. Because if I had to jump now back into my boat to actually sail back to my base, I would have hated that. There's no other way of saying I would have not been happy if that is what I would have to do. I'm sorry. Simple as cake. Can you play with the controller? Yes. And you can even hot swap, so I can just put out the controller, right? I can play the controller if I want to hit with the controller and play that. Possible. And then I can just go back and play different.
I remain at your service.
So now that the doctor is settled in my cab, can I abuse him for work? No? Okay, here is also deposit similar, chat. Deposit similar and deposit similar. All my favorite features. Okay, we need to make a backpack. For this, we need more copper, correct? So we got here the sailor backpack. Higher level station is required. We need a higher level station, yeah. And what do we need to upgrade the armor to? So first and foremost, we're missing the gloves. So we're gonna make survivor gloves. Pick that up. Boopity wop, bip bop, bing bong. Then we need to take upgrade. So now we can take upgrade, and we can upgrade this with just rough height to 120 defense. Wing. So with 120 defense, we might be sitting at, we're still average armor item level is 1. So we need to upgrade that all to more to be useful. That is stones and planks base set. So I need more copper. To upgrade my weapon. Is gear level up? Yeah, you have to get materials to grind gear upwards, but then when you get materials, you can grind your gear upwards. Can you make a female character? Yes, you can make a female and a male character. And you can make them look however you want. I just choose a male character because I'm obviously a male pirate. I mean, look at me. I don't play with dolls. No, but seriously. I wanted to be a grizzly pirate dude. And we need all that copper. Then we can make ourselves the next workbench. Thing is that 60 copper is only 10 copper bars. I truly feel like 6 copper per bar seems to be a bit overdone, personally. Especially because I farmed like all the copper in this area. And there's nothing left. You can play controller, yes. Controller is absolutely possible. And we need more boars. There he is, Chad. The big one, the Oonka Boonka. Eat my food. Look at how much HP I'm gonna have. Take that! Not the band! The damage! Another one. It's a bit weird that animals wouldn't give experience. I'm still not sure what to think about that. Maybe to avoid over farming, right? That seems just like a weird decision. Right, like, so killing anything does not give XP, only quests give XP. Quests and finishing locations. Almost had me. Stamina is just like regaining enough to be useful, right? So you're out of stamina, but then you're kind of like instantly back in stamina. It's good. Yeah, early access is supposed to be soon. At least that's what their Steam indicates. I mean, they put the demo out right now. I guess if I would have to make an educated guess, they're using the demo to test performance and everything, to iron out some bugs, to like listen to what the community has to say, and then like surprise release. Okay, we could upgrade this one further. 240 already. So would it be better to get everything up first to level 1, or doesn't it not matter and can I just get this up to the next level, right? Hands upgraded. I mean, it's always 20 per anyways, right? Free to play? No, I don't think it will be free to play on release. That seems unlikely. Okay, we need more copper, and there's a limited amount of copper on this island. Optimally, I would just find a few more boars to murder. Optimally. Oh, clay. Wait, we needed to build a, what was it called again? Alchemy table. We had quite some alchemy materials. It'd be a shame if we don't live up to the hype. So alchemy table requires wood and clay pots. I mean, that's simple, to be honest. Wood I can just get. Even though wood is right now the longest taking resource to farm. Right? Oh, you want to mingle and jingle? How about wham, bam, boing, flip, zippity zap. Oh, shit. Oh, why can't I shoot? Where do I have gunpowder from? Stream midnight where you are? Well, I had doctor stuff. So I'm a bit later than usual. For me, it is now 5:30, middle of the day. Usually don't stream there because I'm tired at this time of the day. Especially if I did some stuff before. There was some Windrose to be played, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we almost got our copper. We have to make clay pots. Clay pots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4? My inventory's full, great. Store, deposit similar. Deposit similar. Deposit similar. Alchemy table. Wait, alchemy table doesn't need to be on our roof? Very important before we screw that up. Requires a roof. Oh, there's a problem here, chat. My house is not big enough. We need to extend the house. The ramshackle house we build. It's my house and it works. with the weird roof structures. Why? Because we can, chat. Right? Mainly because we can. Okay. Okay. So I can make clay bottles, and with clay bottles, I need a chemical base to make this. And for a chemical base, I need clay bottles, so we can make them. And then we can make a chemical base, right? And then I can make a minor healing potion. That was actually, that was way too simple. Homeward Journey, a light drink with a slightly sweet taste, returns to your last revival point. Aha! Interesting. I mean, that I get just 9 health potion like this is actually pretty sick. Obtained from boars, but how do I... A trophy. How do I put this up now? Chad, how do I put the boar's head to the wall? Right? But how?
Captain.
The way the base looks so nice, what I like is how easy it is to build bases, right? The snapping is good. The getting the stuff together is really easy, so that's a nice thing. I completely forget that we have bandages, Chad, by the way. Okay, 11 were built. That means I can now get myself a stove and a pot. I can get myself a sawhorse. So the sawhorse is an upgrade for the workbench, and now the workbench can make higher tiered stuff. And I wanted to make myself a sailor backpack, but I need 5 tough height for that. Good. But at the same time, we also want to improve our weapon, so we need 2 more copper that I don't have. So step number 1 is get now the next rough hide, but there's no more rough hide here because I killed every boar on this island, kind of. Are you sponsored by the Windrose team? So first and foremost, if I was sponsored by the Windrose team, Joe, you would see in the top left or top right corner on YouTube, there would be a banner that pops up. This stream contains paid content. Because it's very obvious on YouTube, right? If something is sponsored or not, just FYI. Now, obviously, I could not disclose a sponsorship, but then I would be breaking the FTC laws and make myself very targetable for punishment, especially in Germany. They don't like that when you don't mark things for ads. They have been hunting people down. So yeah, no, this is not sponsored. I can tell you that right now, simply all the games that I used to play are in update periods, and we are in waiting mode for all the updates. So we saw Windrose, and we decided what we're going to do today, Windrose. New World looks different than I remember. Hey, New World wishes it had swimming, my friend. Let's not forget that swimming was too complicated for New World, and you would die in water. Now with the weapon upgrade, it's exactly 3 hits to down a sow. This sow did not have rough hides. I don't like it. Okay, Mr. Azure Dodo, stop mucking around. You're not my equal. New World has swimming now. Well, I would like to say better late than never on New World, but that doesn't apply, does it? I know harsh, but better late than never doesn't really apply to New World. I mean, it's not even between seasons, Joe Bob. It's like on the 29th, we have the next Resident Evil. So that's 10 days of not knowing what to kind of play, right? On the 6th is the update for Where Winds Meet. That is almost 16 days. Then on the 12th is Diablo 4, which is almost 30 days. On the 19th is Crimson Desert, which is 30 days. And then at the end of April is Path of Exile, the first announcement. All my shit is so far away. Like, seriously, on the 28th is then April is also Lord of Hatred. Like, I am in big waiting mode right now. I am in need of games to play and have fun with. March is looking interesting, at least, but the rest of this month is looking relatively bleak, so we're going to be doing a lot of experiments, as always. What did I want to build? Who remembers, chat? I wanted to make a backpack. Thank you. So, we got the sailor backpack. Wait, I have only 5? Wait, I had 5 rough hide. Why? Like, it showed me 5. Why do I only have 3 now? Like, for real. I swear to God I had 5. I really enjoy No Rest for the Wicked. Have you played? If you Google No Rest for the Wicked, you will actually find that the top 3 videos or so are for me. Yes, humble brag, chat. I am sorry. I am proud of that. Burn me on a stake if you want. We've actually put out quite some No Rest content, and I'm very happy. Looking forward to actual release of that game to full send it. Like when that game gets released, you're gonna get the full beginner's guide, the tips, the breakdowns, the what class is the best, the whole thingy, right? I'm gonna break my arm off for that content, that's for sure. Okay, you know what? If I just need rough hide right now, the best thing is I'll stay close to the shore, and we'll just teleport to the other island. So we have these fast travel points, right? And I just need rough hide. So, I mean, it shouldn't be impossible to find like a low-level boar on this island, should it? There's also like the mine, if I want to mine, but it's kind of far away, so I don't like that. I like your Period 2 content. Oh, there's more to come, sir. There's just literally nothing to do, right? I mean, we might, honestly, in the next X days, if I have no other games, if there's no other interesting demos, then it might be that we actually do another Path of Exile solo self-found journey, right? Another Zero to Hero fun project with like a wacky build, something in that direction. Because let's be real, we don't really have much to do apart from enjoy some demos and beat some demos and see what they have to offer. Aha. That fast travel is nice. I like that you can fast travel, but you still have to earn it, right? So I still have to get the materials. I still have to make it work. I still have to get the fast travel, right? And then do the fast travel. New D2 Devs ARPG demo. We already covered that. We made a video and we made a live stream of it. Texas. So two things. Darkhaven has been good, but obviously some demos only have like 5 to 10 hours of content. Darkhaven had like 6 hours of content. So I could now keep beating a dead horse, but you don't beat dead horses, right? Right, optimally, you don't beat dead horses. Unless you're some kind of psychopath. Psycho. We tried Dune. Cheerful, you're not wrong. We could revisit Dune. The problem is, I mean, let's check Dune Awakening Steam charts, right? Even the latest changes haven't done much for the game, right? So you would think that Dune, the latest chapter, was amazing for the game, right? That it absolutely killed it. But we were sitting at, what was it, January? It was 10k plebers, December 9k, November 12, October 21. So we went from 10 to 17. I mean, that's some gain. But we pretty much went from 189,000 down to 17. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love Dune. I was so happy when it got released, but they sadly missed the mark on many things that they could have done vastly better. Warwind's Meet continues on the 6th of March. Before that, I have done everything. I mean, I have one of the highest item power levels, blah, whatever. I've been doing very good for myself there. Okay, look at my inventory. Better now with the sailor's backpack. Love to see it. Warwind's Meet is obviously one of my comfort games that I will always cover. So no worries about that. That game will always be covered. For such a good game, it flopped really hard. Well, I wouldn't say it flopped. I mean, Dune Awakening definitely made their sales. Dune Awakening definitely get their stuff out, right? So that can't really say flopped in that regard. However, like, yeah. It could have been so much more. We get 9 gunpowder for 9 shots. Do you play the Warlock update? Yes, we are sitting with our Summoner Warlock in hell right now. Okay, we need to save the crew. I wonder how hard would a level 6 opponent be right now? Probably way too hard, correct? Should we try baiting some out with a cannon shot and then, like, beat him up? Quick rise and fall of a cliff. Let's talk about New World at the Found Believer 2. I mean, New World had 931,000 players on day 1. It was just crazy. Imagine those numbers. I mean, people were so thirsty for a new game, and then it happened. 931,000. Everyone and their mom wanted New World. And the neighbor, and the neighbor's mom, and the kid that has never heard of gaming before. Oh no, 2. I was ready for 1. Because they're level 6, right? So level is not so much of a devastating factor. The biggest problem is the damage they're dealing to me, right? Okay, Insignia of Blackbird's crew. Insignia of Blackbird's crew. Homemade gunpowder. Drink my potion. Let's go. Shh, chat. Ah! 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 Was about to do the overhead chop. Overhead turnaround chop, guys. Got him. Okay. That worked better than I expected. Ooh, we got new pants, but the problem is the pants are worse than mine. So they say marksman sprinting, jumping, and dash consumes less stamina. Damn. Increased range damage. I mean, this is not the set item pieces you would want to have, right? There's blocking and I dodge. Here, you see, this is my dodge. This is my dodge, and I'm blocking. Captured sailor. Gallant sent me. Hold fast. Lock is gemmed. Don't leave a man behind. Head to my camp nearby. You'll be safe there. Free the sailor.
Give me a minute.
Did it, chat? Get the first one out. Okay, old package. And, oh, we looted that, yeah. So, now we have a crewman that we can probably abuse. Right? Bonfire, shipwreck. So we need to get to this undiscovered place now. The worst part about Dune is, chat, they had a welcome back package, okay? The welcome back package applies to anyone who hasn't logged in 28 days. So I I actually logged in like 12 days before the patch hit because I wanted to check out if like what my account is doing, what I still have. Yeah, well, frigging mistakes were made, huh? Should I not have better not logged in? There's just too many boars, and that charging boar just took my life. Okay, rescuing crew. A captive freed says the pirates have taken a lot of folk and are keeping them locked up in other camps close by. The problem is, there are no other camps close by. Say a no welcome back package for me. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it's called Windrose. It was called Crosswind before, but Crosswind marketed as a, like, the idea they had at first was, hey, we're going to make a pirate open world multiplayer MMO experience thingy, right? They wanted to make like a pirate MMO. But then they were like, hold on, we can't. We're not, like, we don't have it, right? We can't make an MMO. We don't have the server structure. Our game is not holding up to that. And then we're like, you know what? We're actually going to make this like server-based shenanigans. And I think that was the better decision to make it like this, to make it server-based shenanigans. I think that's definitely going to do good for their game. Locking gift, yes, the locking gift is since chapter 3. Chapter 2, chapter 3. So the latest chapter that they just released, that's where the locking gift is for, in case you didn't know that. It's for people that that didn't play during the base saving tool and pretty much lost their whole base, like me, to give them like a way to start back into the game without feeling too frustrated. Which is actually a good idea, because obviously, like, the main holdup is, like, why would I start back into the game if I just lost everything? Simply doesn't feel good. Was this Minecraft, a Pirate Edition? So they said there's pirates close by, but there are... Ah, that's close by. Jesus. I'm just running in the wrong direction, huh? Do we want to upgrade armor first or not? I got only one rough hide, which is actually pretty sad. I was hoping to have more rough hide, but we haven't found... There's more sows. What if I could get one more level update? That would be pretty banger. Not gonna lie. So I guess we're going to try to do that. Triple rough hide is another upgrade. We could also take like more flowers with us. Then we can make more potions. Yeah. Last locked in 17 December. Well, then you should be eligible for the cool upgrade. Okay, oh, that's a lot of dodos, but I am deadly. Gosh. I mean, like, compare this to how things were before, right, Chad? We're demon time. I could need, like, one more upgrade for my weapon to, like, do 140 damage. So right now it's 120 instead of 100. With 140, I should be almost... I can definitely kill a level 1 then with a triple stack slap. That little stagger stun is nasty. Yeah, it's when I'm out of stamina and I get hit, then I get this like little stagger stun. Any game to play. I usually play PoE. Everything I've been playing isn't interesting. No Rest for the Wicked. It's probably the best game I can recommend for you. If you're really looking for a game, if you're looking for a challenge, if you like PoE 1. I mean, it's not that No Rest for the Wicked is probably going to be, but should be. Hey, Anders, good to see you there, brother. I hope you had a killer stream. Did you try Windrose yourself? Thank you for sending your community over to us. Cheers. Is it free to play? Right now, this is a demo, Mario. There's going to be an early access coming, and I would reckon 25 to 30 bucks, right? That's probably the price point for this in early access down the line. But yeah, it's a demo. Everyone can play it right now. I don't know how long the demo will be up, to be honest, but yeah, enjoy it as you can. There are billions. I've never touched that game, but I remember you played that last time too. I don't have it completely wrong. Ends on the 23rd. Oh no! But if it ends on the 23rd and the Steam Next Fest starts, maybe they're going to release early access then. You know? Maybe? No? But what if? Let's put that there. This is Insignia. Blackbeard Sailor Special. Turn them in Tortuga to a faction. Ah, there's factions and there's an island too. Okay. We can upgrade our armor further. So we're going to make my chest 160. And then we're going to upgrade my pants to be 140 as well. Yeah, we get at least... the average armor value has risen, chat, so we should not get our ass beaten that much anymore. Hopefully. Make some more copper, but we can only make 5 copper, which is really not cool. Oh, I just lost all my HP, guys, because both of my foods didn't last long enough. Someone made you tag the wrong person. God damn it, YouTube. That copper respawns after a while. Harmless, the copper really takes a while currently. I mean, we farmed the copper now an hour ago and it still hasn't respawned. So I'm not sure how the respawn timers are. However, if you start the game, you can actually shape the world you want. So you can go for easy difficulty, standard difficulty, hard difficulty, or you can set the parameters for your level exactly how you feel like. So there is no, I have to play like this, you have to play like that. No, you can completely choose how you want to play. Okay. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, with grease, we can fill this up. Now we get our answer. Ha, 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 ha. And we can turn it on our belt to burn. So that's very good. We need another 4, then we can upgrade. What happened with Dune Rage Quit? Dune got an update. And it was a good update. So people actually liked the latest Dune update. However, the game has still lost like most of its player base. There's barely anyone left playing. Because people just got burned. Let's quickly run up to see if there's anything in the copper. And then we're going to do the rotation for a few more hogs. That should be good. Oh, you want to mingle and jingle? Bop. Twack. Twoink. Ah, Rage Quit. You get a welcome back bonus for Dune for people that haven't logged online in a while, that have lost their whole base, to kind of give them a, yeah, back in. A chance to actually play without feeling the pain of regrinding everything. I mean, I, for example, lost my large spice refinery, which was 500 spice. And farming 500 spice took me quite a while. So that's my biggest issue. Like, I don't think, it's so stupid that I can't see myself ever, like, feeling excited to play Dune again because of what I just lost. They give you a bunch of resources, yes. A way to catch up again. A way to get started. I don't know how much you're getting, right? I truly don't know. So with that 7, we can now go and we can upgrade our weapon. So that's a 120 now, chat. It's a Twacky Boinky stick. And now we're going to go to sail to the right side of the island to free the others. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, taxes are gone too in Dune Awakening. Whoever thought that taxes are a smart idea. I mean, let's think about it, chat. Let's create a game where territory is taxed and you have to periodically log in to fill your generators with energy. And oh yeah, if you don't do that, your base will actually die and you'll lose everything that you own. Oh yeah, by the way, having a real life is optional. Right? What is it? What is this real life that you're talking about? Optional. I mean, I guess I understand the basic idea behind it, right? They wanted to make a world that's not overfilled with bases and that are like that are being abandoned. But now the world is overfilled with bases that are being abandoned. They're like, hey, we gotta make players keep playing. So, and we gotta punish them so the world is just not filled with bases, useless bases, and now the world is filled with useless bases. Right? Conan Exiles had the same issue in the beginning. Yeah, but why repeat the mistake again, Schlabaka? How big is the demo, Sanjo? We had Mr. 7 was in here, Mr. V7, and he said it took him 10 hours to beat the demo, which is insane for a demo. I mean, imagine getting a 10-hour demo for free. Honestly, back in my... I still... When I hear 10-hour demo, right? It might not sound exciting for you, but I remember being a kid. Buying myself in Germany, it was called a Computerbild Spiele. It had a CD on it with 20 demos, and you were just licking your fingers and very excited to play 20 different demos because you had no money to even buy a single game. Yeah. So 10-hour demo, that's a lot of free gameplay. Swedish, this is the demo. But honestly, the demo feels like early access. I don't feel like I'm playing a demo here. I mean, I have so far this island to discover. I have this island to discover, that island. This is the size of the map. There are 31 unique locations. The ocean has 7 unique locations. We have 7 buried treasures. So there's so much to find. And the water looks good. Yes, Swaggy, it does. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I forgot a fast travel bell, Chad. Oh, why am I so stupid? Someone punch me in the throat right now. I'm not the sexy kind, Chad. Just punch me in the throat. Oh, I feel so bad. The Gothic demo for hours. I remember getting, like, there was a second layer to this. Going into your favorite Blockbuster store to rent games, to install games, and then you used your computer magic with virtual drives and stuff to keep playing said games, right? That was the another layer of having fun. Oh, 3? Okay, that one sailor, like that 120 damage is nothing to scoff at. Suddenly my weapon is like slaying so much harder. If that hit me, I would have taken a double hit and instantly died. Right? If that hit me, I would have just passed out. Valkyrie, this will turn out like Dune. Well, I treat this currently as a single-player survival journey. And it's actually really fun as a single-player survival journey. So just heads up, you don't have to treat this as a massive multiplayer undertaking, right?
I'll get out the...
And we haven't even gotten to the high seas yet. And we haven't even gotten, like, to fight Blackbeard's ships. Because there is Nassau Pirates increase base crit. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I mean, just a weapon with base critical hit chance higher? Damn. But I gotta say, I like my Hellbard. That weapon is currently the absolute slapper. Well, we're just beating those stupid pirates silly. There's base building in the game. Yep. Everything, floors, roofs, pillars, beams, windows, stairs, decorations, farming. So you can build yourself your perfect pirate temple. I just really suck at building, so I built something absolutely basic Andy. Like the most basic Andy building that you could imagine. Because that's the only thing I'm capable of. Okay, after clearing that camp, I get experience. Oh, you want to mingle and jingle, huh? Want a tango? Bam. Let's take a bandage because we actually finally brought bandages. Demo public? Yes, demo is public, sir. Download and enjoy. Let me take my... First, let me take a selfie. It wasn't enough to attract his attention. Okay, let's get his attention the old school way. Of just walking so close until we have it. I suck building. Well, Once Human has been so far the only game where I ever bothered building something amazing. That's how much someone who doesn't actually like building enjoyed the building in Once Human. Should tell you a lot about the quality of the builder in Once Human, I guess. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Potion! Dunzo. Okay. That is... Look a bit green. We almost get our 7 sailors, chat. And if I have my 7 sailors, I can then get the big ship into the water. And I also wonder if I can then use these. Oh, shit. Now we get the doublé. So that's the second piece of the other set. Also, don't remember us of Once Human, sir. We miss it dearly. Once Human was one of my favorites still. Such a sleeper game. Bananas? In pajamas? Banana, banana, banana. Banana. So my daughters had a brilliant idea this morning, chat. Because we're talking about painting X for... Easter. And they were like, why don't we paint Minion X? I don't know why I never thought about that before, but that's what we're gonna do. We'll make tiny Easter Minion X. And they're gonna be glorious. What's that? A cave. And I really want to go to that cave, but at the same time I'm scared. IRL Minion Act painting stream. Not a terrible idea, sir. Not a terrible idea. I struggle with the base building when Human into 2 pieces not fitting. Yeah, there were a few tricks that you could apply to make it... Oh my lord, this one is overflowing with... Oh, yeah, that's bad. We've beaten 3 before, chat. You just have to have them, like, take the hit together, because if they are taking the hit together... It works. They take the hit singular. Shit hits the fan. Aha. Dark Souls! 3 down. Only 28 more to go. You know what we should do if we were smart? We would get ourselves quickly more wood. Ich brauche mehr Holz. Then we would build this close by, because now we get the comfort bonus. And if we're gonna fight these nerds inside here, right? We at least get the heal bonus. Oh shit, that's 4. Got him. So like my stamina also recharges faster here. Oh! Done. Okay, get them all, Chan. The level the level disparity still annoys me a bit. The enemies are so far leveled away from you. Okay, free the sailor. And free the last... Wait, isn't there one more sailor here? Ah, there you are. Rescuing the crew, ladies and gentlemen. Done, done, and done. Level 4. Let's go. Talon's progression. I want more endurance, so I have more stamina. That's going to work. And then we're going to also get more strength, so I can hit harder, right? Talons is going to be here. More regainable health, so if I actually get hit, that I can, like, just get more out of it. And then we're going to get ourselves naval supplies, Blackbeards, Piasta. That one gets dropped. Marksman, Tricorn. Bird's meat, naval supplies. Okay. So I got them all. Oh, wow, I was running around without food. I could have died at any moment. Super simple. I'm an idiot. Okay, after figuring this all out, adventure. We can't finish the repairs and get the ship. We can't finish it. Yeah, to sail her, we'll need a crew. 7 people should be enough for this little thing. I have 7 people now. So what do I do now? Do I just go back to the boat? By the way, my tiny lantern is not really giving off much light, right? I mean, that's just if I have it or not. I guess it's really just for the dark. When it's like dark. Or rough hide. Big brain. I wish I was big brain. Then I would have brought a fast travel with me to this island. But I didn't. No, we don't have materials for fast travel. I made a mistake. But it's not that bad. I mean, we just call the boat here. Right? I'm drowning! Okay, first stop is going to be at the boat, and we see if we can just free it, because we told all of them to go back. We can make new discoveries. We can make banana beer. What, banana beer? Yeah, the boat magically appears wherever. Can you fast travel from the boat? No. Wait. I can. Aha! You are right, sir. You absolutely sexy gentleman. You can fast travel from the boat. Look at you, chat. Someone moderator him. Give him the VIP of the moment. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Big brain plays got to be rewarded here on Twitch. Thank you, Mac, for the 116 months of subscriptions. We appreciate it. And here, Mr. Harmless, we're gonna make you a gift a sub. There you go. Big brain plays instantly rewarded. I hope that worked out. That worked out. There we go. Have you ascended your Hellbard? Yes, I instantly ascended my Hellbard, even though the whole rage mechanic of the Hellbard isn't actually that useful. So, did? Yes, but not that useful. Clay bottles, alchemical bases. More healing potions because they don't hurt. Oh, I have 20 of those actually. Damn. Furnace is furnacing. That is thatting. Okay. Okay, then we can go to the bell and try to activate the ship. Your scale, yeah, that's true, Valkyr. So the scaling stat increased. That was indeed an advantage. Not gonna lie. Sorry, life. A Blackbird's Crew third map, a map that can lead its owner to treasures hidden in the archipelago by Blackbird's crew. Which island, though? It's not this island, right? So that would be then the island here on the right side. Yeah, we need to make like a homebrew bell. This is the demo. Yes, this is the demo. Oh, where did you get the Hellbard? Did we get it from the Traveler's Camp when we just dug up the treasure, or from one of the ruins we got it? I'm not sure if it was the ancient ruin here or the Traveler's Camp, but one of these locations we got the Hellbard from. Honestly, absolutely slapper. Or was the Hellbard? No, was the Hellbard here from the Smuggler's Cache? First ship? No. You're right. Sorry, chat. The first ship here. When we landed and we looted a ship, here, this first shipwreck. That's where we get the Hellbard. You're correct. Shipwreck here. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm a dirty, filthy liar. I lie for profit. It's out. I have been unmasked. Yeah, we don't have the copper ingots for that. That's kind of sad. Well, you know what? I mean, on the one hand, I want to check if the coppers respawned. On the other hand, I just want to get to the ship. So that would be the ship speed run. We're 3 hours in, ladies and gentlemen, or we're 2 hours 48 minutes in. So almost 3 hours into ship, to big ship. So get OP quick Windrose video incoming, not for a demo overflow. To get the alchemy station, you need to go to the second island and pick up one of the blue glowing flowers. And if you pick up one of the blue glowing flowers, you will actually receive the alchemy station. I think the waste rock respawned. So at least something respawned here. Game is pretty intuitive when it comes down to that, right? You pick up new stuff, you get new recipes, which means that you're actually getting rewarded for playing the game. It's kind of crazy to me because, so I don't know if you've seen my Crimson Desert videos, chat. A Crimson Desert is going to have an upgrade system where you will have to discover the world to get upgrade materials for your gear and for your skills. And there have been people telling me that they absolutely do not want to discover the world. They want a level system where they can just stand in one place, kill mobs for 50 minutes, be high level, and then clash everything down. And I'm like, but why? How is that a better system than actually playing the game and discovering the world, right? How is that better? Maybe I'm dense. Is there a way to break down gear you don't use anymore? Sadly not, Valkern. So I miss a disassembly tool too, because now I spend the money to actually upgrade my survivor's jacket to level 6. And I will feel absolutely terrible if I now have to go for another thingy and also have to upgrade it again, because I just wasted all my materials on that one. I mean, each to their own, right? Everyone has their own way how they enjoy to play games, so I'm not here to judge you and how you want to play games. That is simply not my job to do that. But it still just baffles me to make the sentence of, I don't actually want to interact with the game. At a breakdown table in the playtest, okay. I simply haven't gotten something to break down yet, right? So maybe I'll get something if I play more, when we're barely 3 hours into the demo. Okay, finish. Launch ship with crew aboard. Oh, that's mine? Recall ship. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we get a crew. Well, now we need to build cannons and stuff, right? The crew is assembled and the ship is ready to sail. Time to tell Dr. Gallen that we can get out of here. Okay, well, I need to fast travel back. Wait, I can't fast travel from my boat as it seems, or I have to start, and now I have to start. Wait, ship management? Oh, the ship has cargo. So you're telling me I can fill up the ship now with everything from my base? Then I can fast travel, right? To the doctor. Now, you know what would be the coolest thing? If I could transfer from my chest over to the ship without having to go there. How big is the world? These are the first 3 locations, and this is how I can zoom so far in the demo.
Captain.
The ship is afloat. We can get out of here. What are you talking about? I have been completely honest with you, Captain. Do you remember that strange artifact the pirates found on your ship? I took service on your ship for the sole purpose of delivering the artifact to the homeland at the governor's request. You should have warned me. With all due respect, the artifact is not my concern. So, magical artifact. Okay. Oh, sorry, Dr. Gallen. I really meant it. I really meant it. I hope I can kill you now. Okay, we got increase critical. 200 weapon attacks consume less stamina. Yeah. Stat points 9. Vitality. Endurance. Okay, so Seafarer, build a shipwright's workshop at camp. If I don't want my ship to sink in a first verb, I'll build a shipwright's workshop at the camp. Okay, shipwright's workshop needs coarse fabric, copper ingots, and wood. So now it's time to go farm some more coarse fabric. Other stuff. Okie dokie. I wonder if the ship is much faster than the boat. I mean, first we need to farm materials now. And we need to clear out the last 2 locations. Do you think I can take on the boars, chat? Are we strong enough? We want to be ballsy. He went outside the boundary and his ship was destroyed. After a bit, built it back up and had his stuff. Well, it's good to know. Is the game good? Yes, the game is good, JJ. And it's for free currently because it's a demo. So I do recommend giving this a try if you're looking for something to play. If you're currently thirsting for, you know, an activity. This game could certainly live up to it. And give you something to sink your teeth into. Okay, if you gather these flowers, the misty orchid, sorry, that will then get you the recipe. Okay, we want to go for this copper deposit because the other one was shitty. So moving a combat issue at first, I had to learn the rhythm of the combat, right? That you go for hit, like, so I go for 1, 2, 3, then I dash out. And that usually works against every opponent. You just gotta be aware that you have regainable HP. So if you took some damage, you can get your HP back by doing damage. And you simply have to be aware that, like, food gives you more health, right? So if you want to be sturdier, you have to eat 2 food buffs. Then you just simply will end up having more health. Right? Still scared of that location. Those boars scare me, Chan. How's the story if there's any? Well, you're on your ship. Your ship gets attacked by Blackbeard. You try to go up to help your crew, and you get shot trying to get up. Then you mysteriously wake up on this island again without a memory of what happened in the battle. And it turns out that there was an artifact on the ship that somehow brought you back to life. That is what Dr. Gallon is now here for, to actually, well, find said artifact. Yeah. And you're pretty much trying to get revenge on Blackbeard because he kind of sunk your ship. Right? Mm-hmm. Hey, where's the entrance? Okay, lights on, Chan. Okay, we need a bajillion copper. Why is the copper all the way up there, Chad? Am I supposed to build like a road up to the copper? Especially since this is... Oh, wow! Don't scare the living bejesus out of me. I mean, luckily I got my lantern, actually. Right? Because if I didn't have my lantern here... I have to find that man in the dark. What are you shitters doing here? Oh, you rock-throwing bastard. Not on my watch. We gotta be very careful here, because if I am too close to these guys, and they're all hitting at the same time, then I just die. But if I kill them all at the same time because I'm just better, then I win. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right? Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. It doesn't look like waste rock. That actually looks like copper. I was hoping there was like some cool loot in here, but there wasn't. Why is this all just poor copper, chat? Explain. Windrose, yes, Windrose. There we go. Got a honey copper. Problem is 100 copper again. Like 60 copper, 10 bars, right? That's just not a lot, chat. That's in fact not a lot at all. Right, I need 120 copper to get 20 bars. I really ain't in. And the only advantage we have is that we can like easily get back to our base from here. Like the original name Morb, honestly, I liked Crosswind too. The problem is if you now Google for Crosswind, you'll find the original plans of the project, which was for an MMO. So I reckon that the reason they renamed it is to to put them away from that, right? Because obviously it's not meant to be an MMO anymore. That's why the name change is probably a thing. How big is the game in terms of gameplay? For a demo, quite extensive. You get a good hairline, sir. Well, they call it the Turkish hairline often. It looks like I went to a hair transplant in Istanbul. Funnily, I did actually get already 3 sponsorship requests for that, chat. I've been invited multiple times to that hair clinic in Istanbul to get a full hair replacement for free. I don't know why they keep sending me those offers. Do I look so desperate? Don't say anything wrong. Do I look like I need it? Here, we can get a fast travel. Since I can fast travel back to my main base at any given point, right? I don't understand why the fast travel potion is a thing. Okay, local threat. We have to... Unknown coastal jungle threat. Unlocks foothill exploration. Unlocks crafting of level 6 items. But there's an unknown coastal jungle threat. But which one is the coastal jungle? Right? I mean, we're missing still this crafting recipe and 2 more resources are missing. So these are the regions, by the way. So we have the coastal jungle, we got the foothills, we got the cursed swamps, and we get the ashlands. Just for your FY, what we all have. Okay, 5 copper, 10 fabric. Zoom in and out. I didn't check that much for camera options. But yeah, having a bit more field of view would be good. I guess they're keeping the field of view this way for performance reasons, right? The further they let you zoom out, the worse the performance might get. Simple. Requires a roof. Are you clucking kidding me, Chan? That. Oh, I wanted to select a floor, but I kept selecting the wrong one. It seems like I gotta build like a whole new secondary, you know. Can I just put this as a roof on, or do I have to build an actual roof? That's my question here. Or does that count as a roof? And that doesn't work. That doesn't look good. I have a plan. Chat, I solved the problem. Oh my goodness, I am a genius master crafter. Lord have mercy, but I am so smart. Wow. Sometimes I scare myself. $20 billion IQ. Wait, my IQ failed again. Here, I mean, it's not beautiful, but it works. Yeah, it does. Very much. Because smart engineering. Quality, chat, quality. You know what would have been the best part about this right now if it just doesn't actually fit in? Because it's like too big, regardless. Okay, so shipwright station chat. We can make a boarding party gear. For this, we need 13 rough hide. Yeah, eat my ass. 7 more 12-pounders. Okay, I'll 12-pounder you. Hull bracing as well. The amount of ingots that are just needed is redonkulous, considering that. I need to at least make how many cannons now? Let's see. Okay, Seafarer. Blackbird's pirates will try to sink my catch as soon as they spot it. I'll need good guns if I want to win that fight. Good. So we need a 12-pounder. Many 12-pounders. Thing is, it requires 10 copper ingots. That means 100 copper ingots per discovery. Right? I need to make enough copper ingots to get a bell done, because then I can like fast travel to the 3rd location as well. So here I need 10 more copper ingots, and we get 7. So I'm going to wait for 3 more, because then we're going to take the Keth. We're going to go over here, because then we have the next copper deposit pumping, and we can also go into the cave, right? So I think that's the plan. This is the game we actually wanted to see with Skull and Bones. Honestly, it's so simple. I still don't understand how Skull and Bones missed that. We're on ships. We can't board other ships. We're on islands, but we can't do shit on islands apart from run around and do some pre-programmed shebang. How did they never understand that this is what we wanted? To be able to actually go there, to go out, to have fun. How is that so hard to grasp in any capacity? Explain. Can we get a fast travel bell? Oh, and I need wood. Okay, do we teleport and then we Keth over? Yeah. So I lost the first dinghy ship they give you. Is there another way? A K. Just press K. Patman. If you press K, it's just going to resummon the ship. You can't lose it. So on the button press of K, you can resummon the catch or the boat. I mean, I can resummon the catch already because I'm cool. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hi-ho. Oh, wow, this actually does feel good. Oh, this is way faster than the other one. Holy.
Here we go. It's a damn tough life full of toil and
The interesting part is, so you pull... Oh, Jesus, no, no, no. You pull the thingy, right? But the boat doesn't instantly go. So I turn to the right, and it slowly turns. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's this inertia of slowly going. And it just makes it feel so good.
on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum. But the girls of old Maui
Oh, it's a good feeling, honestly.
down to old Maui. Me boys rolling
Pull her!
we're homeward bound from the Arctic.
This is a demo right now, sir. This is a goddamn demo.
How soft the breeze of the tropical seas. Now the ice is far astern, and them native maids in them island glades are awaiting our return. Even now their big black eyes look out, hoping some fine day to see our baggy sails running for the gales, rolling down to old
I wonder how fast the next bigger ship is. Have you been able to make and place the cannons? We're working on it, Harmless. So I need to get another 100 copper, and then we can do it. Oh, and we need to get course. Oh, shit. Boat too fast. Oh. Just happened? Well, yeah. I definitely need to put in that you can hold down your mouse button to get resources. It's such a little thing, but it just needs to be in the game, right? When I just, like, if I play this on controller and I really have to press my button for every single swing, I know I'm just gonna get annoyed. And no one can tell me they wouldn't. Okay, so first things first, let's build a fast travel point. This is my third fast travel point now, chat. That means I can now from here just fast travel back to my base. So I don't need the boat anymore for boating around. The boat will then be used for naval combat, as it should, right? But I don't require it to get around. 22 knots is 40 kilometers per hour. Pretty swift. I don't actually know if it is pretty swift. What are some naval top speeds, right? Now, let's put... No, my lamp is empty. No, I burned my lamp empty, chat. 100 copper ore coming up. Oh, sorry, wrong weapon. So we're not going to be happy before we get 100 copper ore. The problem is we get 10 right now. Maybe 12. I'm not sure if there's any console launch coming. Graphic-wise, I'd say it could be possible that this lands on console, but yeah, I don't work at Crosswind. Windrose, sorry. Am I supposed to get like this copper up here, John? Oh. I thought you're hot shit, but you're not it. There's another one coming, right? But where did he even come from? Have to build a ramp? I thought so already. But I don't even know if I can build in these areas here right now. Right? Okay, almost 100, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 100. Aha! Oh, there's plenty of them. Not like 2 or 3. There's 24. Oh, I have no. Ow, ow, ow. I shouldn't have got in without stamina. That was greedy. Come on, both. Closer. Shamble. He looks like a conquistador drowned, right? This little helmet. Oh, sorry. Throwing punches. Nice. That's the big copper. Okay, we got 113. That's all the copper we need for our projects so far. The problem is we don't only need copper. We also need ores. Very important. Right? How come you don't use any of the blue pirate looking gear? Because it doesn't fit what we're doing, and I already have my gear upgraded. So the biggest problem is that the blue pirate looking gear would be level 1, and it doesn't actually provide better defenses than my current upgraded gear. So it is actually better to use my upgraded gear than the blue gear. Buccaneer in training, quest complete. Because I probably killed them all, huh? Okay, we need more hides because I need a grand total of 13 hides. The game name is Windrose. How long is the demo? Around 10 hours, depending on how shit you are. Right? So you could also take 15 hours for the demo. And you could just keep playing, though, after beating the demo. Because technically no one tells you when to stop. You could just keep building your base. Did upgrading your gear... No, upgrading was just defense so far. So I upgraded my gear and it got tougher. Right? Currently in my inventory it says average armor item level is 2 instead of not 2. So that's what pretty much upgrading my gear did. It just made me sturdier. There we go, Mr. Boar. Oh, shit, too. Not get backstabbed. Perfect. We got 5 hides. I had 7 in the base. If I get 1 more hide, then we have enough hides to make the hardened hull for my ship. If I'm not mistaken. Coastal Dodo. I don't want to mingle and jingle with you, Mr. Coastal Dodo. The fact you could stream 2 versions is crazy. But I'm really happy they gave us this, brother. What I wonder is how long does the early access take? I mean, I'll definitely be having an eye out to the developers because the game definitely caught my interest. So now we gotta... Ow! So now we gotta definitely figure out how long until the early access actually hits. So you think you're hot shit, guys, but that board was definitely under the opinion that we're not hot shit. We're not. Interesting enough, I could teleport from this side of the island just back to the other side of the island, which is kind of funny. So now we can fast travel, boom, to my main island, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I mean, we have a whole building feature, right? You could build yourself your own little pirate palace here. And I obviously built for function. I didn't build for the looks, as you can see. Smelt. More charcoal. Deposit similar. Deposit similar. Deposit similar. Do you have a full range for base build? I think you have to build around a bonfire, if I'm not mistaken. Because a lot of the building structures say they only function if they're close to a bonfire. So, like, a lot of my crafting tables, they need a roof over their head, but they still need to be in range of the bonfire. So these are kind of like the 2 conditions, right? Have a roof, be close to bonfire. But the area is quite huge. Okay, we're gonna get those cannons on the boat, chat. Let's make more charcoal. I thought we had like so much charcoal made, Chan. Okay, aid. What did I have to make again? So I need 20 rough hides for boarding party gear. I need... Wait, wasn't it 13 just a second ago? I thought it was 13, chat. We got a cannon in a second, and for the hull bracing, we only need 5, so that's okay. We need 20. I thought it said 13. Goodness, they're moving the goalpost every single time. I mean, I have 20 rough hides, right? No, it needs 7. I'm an idiot. I need 7. Wow. Chan, I'm too stupid to read, it seems. So we can make the boarding gear already if I wanted to. I want the 12-pounder first. 12-pounder first. $11 more. I got 11 more. I need 7 and 5. So I can make 12 more. I actually have enough to make everything. We have 1 cannon. Now let's check how the cannon works out. Where do you build? Oh, just very close to the beach here. There's just first island close to the beach. And this is where I made my home, my castle. Okay, catch. Ready? Oh, I did not summon you there. I wanted you right in front of my face. Listen, you come closer. Okay, how do we place the cannons now? Probably I have to go here, ship management, and then we drag the cannons in. Boom. No? You can manage gear of your ship while close to a wharf. Ah. Okay, so we need to get close to a wharf, but we don't have a wharf yet. Or what does count as a wharf? Do we have to build a wharf first? I assume that the fast travel point does not count as a wharf. I mean, it says here you can manage gear if you're close to a wharf, so we have to be close to a wharf. Ergo, wharf. We have to, that's it. Problem solved. Cyber, it's definitely inspired by Valheim. Funnily, the UI also looks extremely similar to Soul Mask. I don't know if you've ever played Soul Mask. Soul Mask is a survival game. It looks a bit like Conan Exiles from the graphics. It's about like getting face masks that give you different powers. And then it's also just like one big crafting game. In Soul Mask, you actually like get a boat where you can craft on, which is kind of cool. So you can build like your own houseboat. So I hope I answered your question, my friend. You need a wharf. I think not a lot of people have heard of Soul Mask, which is actually getting a banger update in April as well, Chad. Just saying. Is it April? Yeah, I think April. That's when the big Soul Mask update is coming. Like their first DLC shenanigans. You're having an eye on that too. An eye on many things right now. Okay, what do we need for the wharf? Wood and fabric. Fabrice, no problem.
So many unanswered questions.
Fabric. But coming back to the topic, right? Having a UI inspiration is a good thing because other games have good UIs. So this is a wharf, chat. This building is only useful within bonfire range. Oh my Lanta Christ. Too close to another bonfire. How? So my bonfire is too close, so I can't use that. But, here, I can update it, chat. I can update it. What else can we do on a wharf, though? Allows you to manage your fleet, build ships, and repair them. So we have to put the wharf somewhere else where I can put another bonfire, right? So we pretty much have to run like over here. We could put another bonfire. Okay, so there we can build another bonfire. We need to run back to our base to make more coarse fabric, and then we can check it out. Madeline, Windrose was supposed to be having multiplayer servers. It was supposed to be a big multiplayer game. However, they decided to move over to server structure instead, and I think it was a good move, personally. Because it's just going to make it a better game. I don't believe they would have had big success with keeping it as a massive multiplayer game. Okay, Hull bracing needs 2 more wood. Let's make the boarding gear. Atlas was epic. I loved Atlas, Molden, but as you say, buggy as fuck. This is single player. I am playing currently as single player, but you can open up a server and just join with your friends together. So you can just make servers. You can make online worlds and then just do the whole thingy with your friends. Okay, so now I can go and build a wharf here, right? Which is in the direction of the bonfire, which means I can now manage my ship. So we have the catch, reserve ship, demote from flagship, disassemble, and we could build another one. It's not even that expensive. 100 nails, 40 coarse fabric. This is actually quite cheap to make this. I mean, it's not cheap, but it kind of works. Okay, so we got the ship now filled to the brim. Get on. There are the cannons, chat. So 1 cannon is enough to equip the whole ship. That makes me happy. Because it would have been like really stupid if it wasn't. We have boarding gear as well. No active arsenal reserve. What does that mean? Use arsenal to improve ships. I can use these things. Interesting. Okay, I see. Whatever we build. Destroy Blackbeard's pirate catch. A pirate ship keeps prowling near my camp. I get rid of it. So there is Blackbeard's ship is kind of patrolling here on the horizon. How big's the demo? Someone said around 10 hours. Who wants to see naval combat, chat? Before we do this, let's quickly get the wood for the hut hull. Strengthening thing. Okay. Four more. Luckily, we had enough to build everything here. Hull bracing now as well. I do really like the instant crafting. I mean, sure, the iron is the only one that keeps me back, but at least as soon as it's done, everything else is instant, right? Quality. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would say we're gonna enter the ship. Then I'm going to teleport to that location.
Helm's yours, Captain.
On my big mama drama boat.
The ship's under your hand, Captain.
What do I decide? Cannonballs or the other stuff? And how do I shoot? They just shoot from alone? Destroy Blackbeard's catch. That is up there. Oh, that's above. That's here. Okay, then let's teleport there.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Is the verdict pretty good? Honestly, I'm impressed by the quality of how well it actually works, by the amount of content that we get here already. I mean, the sailing feels good, the shantying feels good. Now let's see how the actual ship combat will feel.
See the cable run down clear. Heave away and with the will, boys. For Tortuga we will steer. And we'll sing in joyful chorus in the watches of the night. And we'll sight shore
There it is.
Tortuga when the great
Broadside.
rolling home, rolling home.
Okay. How do we shoot now? Ah, here. Broadside. Or hold right mouse button and then shoot, guys. Ah, so you can actually aim this. I gotta turn. Other broadside. Right? Well, that didn't work. Ah, wait. We got this. Another turn. Go. Come on, faster. You can do this. Whoa! We got him. He cannot shoot us, but we can shoot him. We're behind him. Perfect position shot. Bam, bam, bam. What does the thingies mean? Can I board it now? Can you board now? Hit alongside for boarding. I'm doing that. Begin boarding. Ah! Oh, dude, this is what we always wanted from Skull and Bones, right? Oh no! I'm cornered! Honey, drink a potion! Fast! Potion! Execute. Bam. Oh, there's more. Just don't die on this part. Yeah, that would be a shame. There's a few more sailors like this. There, my friends are coming, Chan. Boarding successful. Can we murder them all? Or can we now take them prisoner? This is my boat now? Can I go down and loot? Okay, we adventure, we challenges. Too far apart, camp, get better rid of it. What do we do now with the rest? Do we just murder them? Oh, we do. And then we sink the ship. Oh, they're already already scrubbing the deck. Thank you for playing the demo. If you like the small preview, you would greatly appreciate it. See you soon, Captain. Okay, so now I could, though, just keep playing because I don't have to, right? So this was the last mission. But we have Blackbeard's transport ships that we could be hunting down, and there's just more to discover, I guess, in the seas. Right? Oh, wait, there's treasure. There's treasure. Open the ship spoils. Ah. Player Windrose, well done. Shout out to you guys for making the demo. This has been nothing but fun. Another successful day of having a good time. And now let's put the shanties on, chat.
Come all you bold young thoughtless men, aboard and take by me, and never leave your happy homes to sail the raging sea.
So let me show you something, chat. Let's exit to the main menu quickly. When you make a new character, okay, you can also make a new world. And in that new world, you can determine, so this is my dude here right now, correct? This is like click to change character, so I can make a new character if I want to. You can make male or female, so both are possible. And we get like your body, hair, tattoos, makeup, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot you can do, right? But you can also select. You can make a new world too. So this is solo offline. You can host a game. You can connect to a server. Okay, so this is possible. And if you choose solo offline, I can go from a high seas server, or I can make a new one. The new one can be easy, high seas, storm's edge. So you can actually choose hard. And that's not it. You could do this. Whatever you want to do this, right? But you could. Or you go for captain's choice, which is like the final one here, the captain's choice, where you just go for whatever you want, right? So yeah, you can choose your thing there, however you feel, right? Good. That was Windrose, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back on Sunday for more streaming. Tomorrow, no, wait. Tomorrow's Friday, right? We'll be back tomorrow for more streaming. Haven't decided what game is going to be yet. But this was Windrose. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to put the VOD live if you want to check it out. Demo is out. You can just download it. There is an early access coming soon, it says, at least. Because if you go for Windrose, right, it says on their side, coming soon, at least, right? It doesn't say too far away. So I wonder if we hear more during the Steam Next Fest, because Windrose demo at Steam Next Fest plus new trailer and rewards. So I wonder if we're getting, like, since this is a Steam Next Fest, right? If there's more to come. Good. That being said, chat, I'm done for today. Thank you for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, and I wish you a great, good evening, night, day, and hope to see you tomorrow again. And if you're interested in some Crimson Desert as well, you should check out those videos. Or I'm going to hunt you in your dreams. I might haunt your dreams anyways, but that's beyond the point, right?